Platte Valley Companies, your premier provider of financial services. Live from the Logos broadcast booth, here is Zach McKinstry.
Welcome into the Platte Valley Company's pregame show and Oregon Trail Park Stadium for Game 1 of the three-game series between the Western Nebraska Pioneers and the Canyon County Spuds. Zach McKinstry here to bring you this broadcast in the Logos broadcast booth. Logos is your home for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Shop the showroom or have something custom made at Logos, 1344 10th Street in Gering. Sorry if you missed the broadcast last night. It was a good day for the Pioneers, not a great day for me. So I was out of commission for the doubleheader yesterday, but it did treat the Pioneers well. Let's recap it. Game 1 of the two-game set started earlier, 5:30 in Central Time against the Pierre Trappers. Brian Webb got the start, and he was phenomenal. Webb ended up going 6 innings of the 7, only allowing 2 hits, 3 walks, and 7 strikeouts, and did not allow a run to score as the Pios bats came to play. Eric Smelko 2 for 3 in Game 1 with an RBI and a pair of runs. Cade McGee had a run, as well as an impressive day from Antonio Nanez, the shortstop, who was 2 for 4 with a pair of runs. And the Pioneers ran away with it 9-0 in the shutout victory. And they shut it out in Game 2 as well. A better pitching performance from Luke Short, who went all 7 and wrapped that one up on only 3 hits and picking up 11 strikeouts. He was fantastic. I was down there in the dugout to watch it, and he was throwing really hard. It was good, and the Pioneers needed that. After that 6-game losing streak, they have now won 4 of their last 5, and in those 4 wins, they have allowed 2 runs. So good stuff from the Pioneers to this point as they try and bounce back against this try and continue their success against the Canyon County Spuds team. This is the 3rd series between these two teams, and this will be the 8th game. The Pios leading 4-3 on the series with all games at Wolf Field in Idaho. The Spuds coming into this one have played their last 9 games against the Horseheads and are 8-1, winning the series 4-0 at home and 4-1 on the road, which puts them now 3.5 games out of first place in the Lewis Division. The Pios 3.5 games out of first place in the Clark Division. So that means that both of these teams need this series, need these wins, and it should be a good matchup between these two. Jonathan Simrot will be on the mound tonight for the Pioneers. He'll be going up against Max Holtzclaw, 2 of the better arms on these two staffs, and it should be a good matchup. We're going to take a quick break here on the Platte Valley Company pregame show. When we come back, it's the Scottsbluff Screen Printing pregame interview. See Shane and his crew at Scottsbluff Screen Printing for all your winter, summer, fall, or spring sports needs. Before I was out of action yesterday, I did my pregame interview with JT Walden and Eric Smelko, and those guys were really energetic. It was just a fun and hilarious pregame interview, and they wanted me to put it in a broadcast in some fashion. So maybe you'll listen to it and see why they won both the games yesterday, as both the guys were having fun. But you'll hear all about it coming up next, as we got a lot more to come on the Platte Valley Company's pregame show. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Drive happy this summer with auto insurance from J.G. Elliott. Hi, I'm Lila Nash, and when you choose J.G. Elliott as your auto insurance provider, you'll get a variety of options and deductibles, including car rental coverage and customized equipment coverage, so you can get on the road without the worry. If a new boat, motorcycle, RV, or ATV is part of your summer plan, we can insure that too. Plus, you can bundle your vehicle and home insurance to save even more. J.G. Elliott has insurance coverage for all your summer adventures. J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, a Platte Valley company.
Michael is high-fiving random strangers.
I got free Runza.
He downloaded the Runza mobile app and already earned rewards.
I never win anything. This is crazy.
Well, everyone wins with Runza rewards.
Oh, that's good. You should be like a spokesperson for Runza.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing here. Watch this. Download the Runza mobile app to order ahead, find a Runza, and yes, start getting rewards today.
Whoa.
Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
With scorching hot summer temperatures, it's hard to think about staying warm this winter. Fortunately, Wesco can take those worries away with propane contracts available now to lock in your heating costs throughout the winter. Wesco has been serving our propane customers for decades with unmatched service at fair prices delivered by trained, experienced, and certified technicians. Call now for winter contract pricing options. Wesco. Service, solutions, success.
Wesco's your best value through and through.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Welcome into the Scottsbluff Screen Printing pregame interview. We're here with Eric Smelko and JT Walden today, two of the top averages on the team. JT's been red hot at the plate as of late, but a tough night last night, 20-8 loss. What positives can you take from that game?
We're just trying to have some fun out here. I know things haven't been going our way lately, but JT Walden and I are having a competition on who can have the most fun.
I'm actually having way more fun than Eric Smelko out here. We're just out here having a blast, doing what we can. We'll get back on track for playoffs.
Yeah, got a doubleheader today. I'm sure you both enjoy that it's a lot less hot than it was last night, but 14 innings. Word on the street is that you're going to play all 14, Smelk. Are you excited about it or what?
Oh, I'm so excited. The only thing that I'm not excited for is these flies out here in the outfield. They suck. But I'm just trying to have some fun. I'm going to beat JT again today.
Yeah, a few zappers bought at the Walmart. Do you think those will be in prime use today?
I wish I could take them out to the outfield with me because, man, I'd be killing these things left and right.
Eric's going to have 14 innings of fun. I'm going to have 15 innings of fun, and so let's go.
JT, you've been red hot at the plate as of late, getting those extra base hits up. Now the team leader in home runs. Is there a competition in the dugout to see who can get the most at the end of the year?
No, just I want to have more fun than Smelko.
Yeah, I'm going to win the home run competition, and I'm going to have more fun in the process.
Can we expect a 3 home run day from Eric Smelko tonight?
I don't know if we're pushing it that far, but I'm definitely going to have more fun.
Well, we'll be having fun on the bus ride. It's probably wrap this one up at 11 o'clock and maybe get home at like 5 o'clock tonight. Are you excited about that?
I think the bus ride can be fun, but we got 14 innings to play first. I don't know 15 innings is coming from, but we got 14.
I'm just out here to have way more fun than Smelko.
All right, that's the Scottsbluff Screen Printing pregame interview. We're going to have some fun out here at the ballpark today as the Pios try and take the series. You've been listening to Pios Baseball. Up next, the end of the Platte Valley Company pregame show.
Good luck, Western Nebraska Pioneers, from the A. Elliott Law Office. A. Elliott Law is located at the Railway Office Plaza on the corner of Railway Street and Avenue B in Scottsbluff, Suite C110. Needing legal counsel for criminal law, juvenile law, real estate planning, probate and domestic, and family law? Call Audrey Long today for an appointment. 633-5294. A. Elliott Law supports the Western Nebraska Pioneers.
Play ball!
Katie, remember the day you made me the happiest man alive? I asked if you wanted to live to the fullest, to wake up every morning savoring potato olays, fluffy scrambled eggs, and breakfast burritos from Taco John's, and you said,
"Get your hands off my burrito."
Oh, Katie, I love when you whisper sweet nothings.
Wake up and go with bigger, bolder, better breakfast, only at Taco John's.
Drive-thru open at 6 a.m., dining room open at 8. Taco John's, with locations in Scottsbluff, Gearing, and Bridgeport.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
So we're back on the other side of the Scottsbluff Screen Printing pregame interview and on the Platte Valley Company pregame show. The starting lineups are being announced, and we're set for the national anthem here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium before Game 1 between the Canyon County Spuds and Western Nebraska Pioneers. We're going to let you listen, and when we come back, first pitch here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes
National anthem has been sung, and we're set for first pitch here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. As the Pios take the field, the Spuds will take the plate. And that wraps up this Platte Valley Company pregame show. When we come back, Pios baseball here on KNEB. Stay with us.
Building a legacy doesn't happen by accident. It starts with a plan. Hi, I'm Jody Rosiska, Raymond James Financial Advisor at Platte Valley Investment Center. From private wealth management to customized estate planning and wealth transfer, you can turn to us for comprehensive financial planning. We invest time in getting to understand you and your financial goals, so together we can create a strategy to help you live a life well planned.
Platte Valley Investment Center, Inc., Scottsbluff, Nebraska is not a registered broker, dealer, and is independent of Raymond James Financial Services. Securities offered through Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA SIPC.
Man, flies are annoying, aren't they? Especially when there could be 2,000 of them sitting on each cow in your herd. This can lead to stress that ultimately cuts down into your bottom line, and that's even more annoying. Using Purina Wind and Rain Mineral with fly control can help cut down the hornfly population, and it doesn't clump up so there's no waste, which means you can get less of that annoying fly buzz and more of that good buzz when people see how great your cattle look. Feed with greatness with Purina Wind, Rain, and Mineral with fly control. Learn more at Marker Ag at 718 21st Avenue in Scottsbluff, or call us at 633-1057, or like us on Facebook.
When you decide to sell your car, there are so many more options than ever before. Do not overlook Team Auto Center as a top-rated buyer for your old vehicle. No need to trade it in on a new one. Team Auto Center will give you a fair market price for your vehicle with no expectation of you purchasing from us. Come experience the difference at Team Auto Center or visit us online at teamautocenter.net.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Welcome back to Oregon Trail Park Stadium. As Jonathan Simrod takes the mound, he'll get set to start against this Canyon County Spuds lineup. As we get underway, the 8th matchup between these two teams so far this year. It's time for tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by Western Nebraska Community College. From diplomas to degrees, it's for me. Learn more at WNCC.edu. Ronnie McBride will lead off in center field tonight for the Spuds, followed by Noah Denny, the shortstop out of North Dakota State. Zach Tollerman, the home run derby participant for the Spuds, will bat third in DH, followed by Cole Arnold at second, Cam Grant in left, Lucas Danielwitz at catching tonight. Kane Ross will be in right, Carson Hake at third base, Joey Gramansky at first, and Max Holtzclaw on the mound for the Spuds. First pitch home, swung on and missed, and Simrod starts ahead 0-1. Opening pitch is brought to you by Papa Murphy's Pizza at 2801 Avenue B in Scottsbluff. It's love at 425 degrees. And don't forget to register for the Papa Murphy's Text Club for a sweet deal. Simrod coming off one of his best outings of the year in his last one. A nice pitch there finds the zone, and he is now ahead in the count 0-2. Has been stellar out of relief to this point in the season, but has 2 starts under his belt, with his last one being the start against the Sodbusters. That one misses low and away, and the count goes to 1-2. 5 innings of work against Hastings, allowing 1 run on a home run, 3 total hits, and 7 strikeouts, and was in line for the win. But the Pioneers couldn't hold on to that lead, and Simrod got the no decision. 1-2 swung on, skied up in the air, out of play to the left side, and we'll have another 1-2 to come. A hazy first pitch here as smoke from the Oregon wildfires have blown in. I'm sure you've seen it walking around this town this morning, but certainly a smoky day here. As Simrod will bring home a 1-2. Swung on, popped out of play once again, this time to the right side as he'll throw another. So defensively tonight, the Pioneers line up Alex Zerfis in left field, Eric Smelko in center, John Ponder in right, Cade McGee at third, Jared Mazzaferro at short, Kellen Rutt at second, Tyler Davis moving from his normal position behind the plate to first base tonight, and Jake English will be the backstop with Simrod on the mound. Here comes the 1-2 again, swung on, fouled away again, and Ronnie McBride has put together a really good at-bat. The senior out of LSU Alexandria, Louisiana native, from Mamou, Louisiana. Started 14 games in his senior season 2021, hitting .382. This one runs up and in, though, and hits him on the arm, and it will be a hit by pitch to put him on first base runner of the game. And now 1 out and the runner on for Noah Denny at the plate. So again, last night, the Pioneers playing 2 against the Pierre Trappers after falling 20-8 back on Wednesday. A tough loss. And it was the most runs put up against the Pioneers this season against a Trappers team that has not scored that much really at all this season. As the count goes to 1-0. But bounced back and shut them out. Games 2 and 3 in that doubleheader yesterday. A 9-0 win, 6-0 win. And again, in the 4 wins in their last 5, there has been 2 runs scored against this Pios pitching staff. 1-1 count now as that one's fouled away. Runner was going, but he'll have to retreat to the first base bag as Noah Denny will see another. Out of St. Paul, Minnesota and North Dakota State. And 22 games and a pair of starts in the 2021 season. True freshman season was 2020, but got that extra year of eligibility due to COVID. Watches this one just miss up and in, and the count will move now. The 2-1 to the plate. This one swung on, skied up on the infield. Simrot tries to work his way underneath it off the mound, calls everybody off, and pulls it in for the first out of this top of the first. So 1 away now, runner on first base, Ronnie McBride, and it brings Zach Tollerman to the plate, the Cuesta College athlete, utility man. Who's DHing here, stands 6'4", 210 pounds, out of Berkeley, California. Big fan of Zach Tollerman after he complimented my mustache. So props to him. Pick off to first base, a closer play than it should have been, but back in safely is McBride. Tollerman said he wanted to grow his out, but was worried he would look like a cop. I said, what's wrong with that? He said, you got a good point. So if you see Zach Tollerman rocking a mustache some point soon, you know why. That one fouled away to the right side, and it'll go as strike 1. McBride was on the move once again, so he'll have to return. Ronnie McBride currently leading the team in average with his .349 rate, and also has 41 stolen bags on the season. 41 for 43, only been caught twice. Leads his team by a mile. As he'll take another lead here. Here comes the 0-1. Takes off again. English will fire down to second. Good throw. Tag is in time. Jake English guns him down at second. Make that the 3rd caught stealing of the year for Ronnie McBride. And it will be out number 2 for Jonathan Simrot and this Pios defense. So 2 away, 1-1 count now. The pitch home from Simrod here will catch the bottom of the zone for a strike, and it moves to 1-2. Tollerman asking where it is, and will step out. For those not watching on the YouTube stream, the Spuds wearing their gray pinstripe jerseys tonight with their teal and purple numbers on the back. Pios in their home whites. As the 1-2 home, curveball called, strike 3, sits down Tollerman. And he stands in the batter's box and disagrees, but will head back to the dugout with the 3rd out of the inning. So Jonathan Simrot goes scoreless in this top half, and we head to the bottom of the 1st as the Pios come to the plate in a scoreless ball game on the Wesco scoreboard. Wesco Service Solution Success. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Why settle for Wi-Fi that just usually works? Why settle for customer service that's subpar? Why settle for service that's outdated? You don't have to. Settle for more with Allo, the faster, more reliable internet experience that's built for the way you use all your devices. For answers, visit us at allofiber.com/switch today. Allo, settle for more.
You know it the moment you step in the door. Perkins Restaurant and Bakery welcomes you. Join their table or use their easy Perkins to go online ordering and pick 'em. And right now, enjoy Perkins Strawberry Freshtival. Strawberry waffles, pancakes, and crepes, strawberry muffins and pies, and strawberry spinach salad. Summer means strawberries at Perkins. You've come to the right place. Perkins Restaurant and Bakery. Bring your appetite. They'll take care of the rest. Highway 26 and Avenue B in Scottsbluff.
At Wells Fargo Advisors, we build our firm around a deep respect for planning. Our commitment to helping you plan effectively, invest wisely, and map a realistic course to your future is nowhere more evident than our Envision planning process. Put the process to work for you. We'll be with you every step of the way. For more information, call Ryan Windhorst, Senior Vice President of Investments, today at 632-7561. That's 632-7561.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back for the bottom of the first inning. Max Holtzclaw on the mound for the Spuds tonight, as he will pitch wearing the number 11 in this one, but listed as 34 on point streak. Some of the numbers mixing around. Eric Smelko leads it off for the Pioneers as you see him dancing in the on-deck circle to Every Time We Touch, a song that came on in Pier and got everybody jumping. Both dugouts were having a good time. The press box lights were going on and off, a party up there. And so the team asked me if they could bring it to Oregon Trail Park Stadium, and we could work that out. So if that comes on again at some point today, you'll know why. And be sure to see the white jerseys dancing around, because I'm sure they'll be having fun. Eric Smelko leads it off here for the Pios, the center fielder and switch hitter. Bats from the left side against Holtzclaw, who has been one of the better arms for the Spuds this season. The righty will come home. First pitch misses high and away. It's ball one. Holtzclaw with 8 starts this year and a complete game, goes long into his outings after throwing his complete game in his last outing against Casper. Complete game shutout, not allowing a run on 5 hits, 3 walks, and 12 Ks. That one will miss inside, and Smelko will be ahead 2-0. Has won 4 of his last 5, a 4-0 record, 2.53 ERA. It has been dominant on the mound. The righty comes home here. That one finds the zone, so the 2-0 turns to 2-1. In 49.2 innings of work, 60 strikeouts to 13 walks. And has not allowed a run across the plate for his last 15.2 innings. Last run across was against the Pioneers in that 11-7 win. This one chopped out towards second. Second baseman fields and fires on to first. In time, out number 1. And Smelko is retired to start off this bottom half of the first inning. Cade McGee will come to the plate, the third baseman for the Pios, getting some action here. As I have been informed, it is center fielder Ronnie McBride's birthday today, so happy birthday to him. Again, the senior from LSU Alexandria. Was informed from the broadcaster for the Canyon County Spuds, Santina Zito, who's watching tonight. Unfortunately, she couldn't make the trip, but glad to have her in the YouTube live stream chat, at least. As the count goes to 0-1 on Cade McGee. And the third baseman will see another from the righty, Holtzclaw. This one swung on and roped out to third under the glove of third baseman Carson Hake. And into left field. First hit of the game is off the bat of McGee. And that one was a scorcher, as he'll have the single, and it brings up the 3-hole hitter Alex Zerfus. So for the Pioneers, it's Eric Smelko to lead things off. Cade McGee had that single, followed by Alex Zerfus, who steps to the plate now. Jake English will clean up and catch tonight. Tyler Davis at first base will bat 5th. Jared Mazzaferro at shortstop bat 6th. John Ponder in right field at 7th. Nate Schwartz will DH and bat 8th. And Kellen Rutz, the 9-hole hitter, will play second base and round out the order tonight for the Pioneers. So Zerfus will see the first pitch from Holtzclaw and swing at a nice breaker there as he falls behind 0-1. Was 1 for 4 in Game 2 against the Trappers. Had an RBI in that one and sits at a .321 average, and was 1 for 3 in Game 1 with a run and a walk in that one as well. The next home, that one misses too low, blocked behind the plate from catcher Danielewicz, moves it even to 1-1. Holtzclaw out of Northwest Nazarene University. 6'3", 200-pound pitcher, a sports management and kinesiology major. Yes, here comes the 1-1 from him. Nice breaker there as well, but it dips too low, and Zerfus ahead in the count now, 2-1. Was first-team All-Conference, as well as student body president and academic All-State at Foothill High School in Palo Cedro, California. And has had 27 total appearances in his 2 years there. That one will miss low, and the count will go to 3-1. A 3.48 ERA, 6-3 record with the Nighthawks in the Great Northwest Athletic Conference in Division II. And in 31 innings of work, has allowed only 12 runs on 50 strikeouts. Really high strikeout total, 41 of those Ks coming this season. 3-1 home from the righty, runner takes off. This one misses off the plate, it's ball 4. And so no throw as McGee slides in needlessly. And it will be a walk to put runners on first and second, one away now for the cleanup man, Jake English. JT Walden with the night off in this one. After having some good games in Pierre, was 3 for 3 in game 2 with a run. And in game 1, 1 for 3, so finished 4 for 6 against the Trappers yesterday. First pitch home to English, swung on and missed. Nice breaker there, and a sword swing from the Kansas Jayhawk as he leaves his bat out in front. And the count goes to 0-1. Holtzclaw peeks to second base, comes home with another, this time a fastball. Did he go the appeal? He did, and English now down in the count 0-2 after 2 check swings. Holtzclaw in the driver's seat. We'll see what he comes back with, as English will try and move those runners over or try and drive them in. Currently, English with a pretty good average to this point on the season, actually leads the team but isn't qualified, as that one misses low and away and moves the count to 1-2. Has had 100 at-bats, 102 at-bats on the season through 29 games. Official team leader Eric Smelko at 347, but Jake English at 353. 5 doubles, a home run, 22 RBIs, and 21 runs. Trying to pick up another RBI right here. Still down in the count, 1-2. Max Holtzclaw asks for a new sign, and will get it as he comes set out of the stretch and will come home. 1-2 pitch. Nice breaker right there. It catches the outside corner and catches English, as that one will be the first strikeout of the day for Max Holtzclaw, and it will be out number 2 here in this bottom of the first inning to bring up Tyler Davis to try and keep the inning alive here with 2 outs and 2 on.
Next at bat from Fresno State University, Tyler Davis.
A 0 count now to Davis, as the first baseman will watch this one catch the outside corner, strike 1. And he'll start behind in the count. Davis, with 4 home runs on the team, stands alone in second place on the Pioneers in that category. JT Walden ahead of him with 5 after 3 home runs in a 2-game span earlier this week. 0-1 home now from Holtzclaw. This one, nice breaker, swung on and missed, and Davis is behind in the count 0-2 as well. Max Holtzclaw with an 0-2 count, trying to leave those runners stranded here in this bottom of the first inning. And it's the Pioneers trying to strike here early. 0-2 pitch. Swung on and shot foul down the right side to keep it at 0-2. A late swing from Davis, but gets enough of it to push it out of play to the right side. And we'll have another 0-2 to come. Fresno, California native will call time before the next can come home, so we'll step out and take a practice swing before returning to the batter's box. Jared Mazzaferro in the on-deck circle for the Pios, hoping that he'll get to come to the plate here, as it means the bases would be loaded, or the Pios would have driven in at least a run. This one swung on and missed. It won't happen. Nice pitch in the dirt. Gets the chase. Holtzclaw with his little sword celebration as he tucks it into the pants, and Tyler Davis returns to the dugout with a strikeout. Back-to-back Ks for Holtzclaw wraps up the inning as the Pios leave a pair stranded, and we head to the second in a scoreless ball game here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Stay with us. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Landlords, is it time for a positive change? Ally Property Management and Real Estate can help you make that positive change in your life. Our goal at Ally is simple, to help you make your income property work for you. We accomplish this by providing professional, full-service property management, allowing you to focus on your own personal ventures. Ally Property Management and Real Estate is proud to be in downtown Gearing and is ready to be your ally in all your real estate needs.
In 2007, Marine First Lieutenant Travis Manning was killed in Iraq after saving his wounded teammates. Travis's legacy lives on through the 5 words he spoke before leaving for his final deployment. If not me, then who? Words that today fuel the spirit of Travis Manning Foundation. Words that live in veterans, families of the fallen, and inspired civilians who go out of their way to find a way, who help others with the help of others, who bounce back after each setback, who make good on good intentions. Through Travis Manning Foundation, if not me, then who, are words that can live in you too. Show the world what your character is made of, because character is invisible until it's not. Find out how you can strengthen the character of your community alongside empowered veterans, families of the fallen, and inspired civilians at travismanion.org. That's travismanion.org.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back here, top of the second inning, and John Simrott returns to the mound. He will face the 4, 5, 6 in the order, starting with Cole Arnold as the second baseman watches the first pitch miss for the ball. The next home swung on and missed, tipped into the mitt. That's actually strike 2. So it's a 2-2 count here to open up this top of the second inning on the beer batter and cleanup man Cole Arnold. So that's why you hear the cheers in the stands as some fans want some free drinks or discounted drinks at least. Simrott trying to provide. 2-2 curveball called strike 3. Nice breaker from Simrott, drops from inside and fools Arnold. It's the second looking strikeout of the day and second strikeout of the day for Jonathan Simrott, as he has out number 1 here in this top of the second. And it brings to the plate Cam Grant, the left fielder out of Skyline Community College. Top of the first started with Ronnie McBride, the birthday boy, getting hit by a pitch on a 1-2 pitch. He reached. Noah Denny followed by popping up to the pitcher's mound, but McBride was caught stealing for out number 2, and Tollerman struck out looking to end that first. As the first pitch home here to Grant will catch the outside half, strike 1. Seeing some former Pioneers in the chat. Shout out Derek Brown out of Iowa Western Community College. Nice breaking ball there from Jonathan Simrott as the count moves to 0-2. Had to go home early. Here's the Iowa Western coach shutting him down. Him and Clay Cutter returning back home before school starts. But glad that he's watching on. This one, another breaker and another beauty. That one, another looking strikeout. Make it 3 for Simrott, and he's got out number 2 here in this top of the second. 2 quick ones, as it'll bring Lucas Danielewicz up to the plate, the catcher for the Spuds. Another Spud up to the plate out of Southern Illinois University, Carbondale. An Illinois native from Deerfield will watch the first pitch, catch for strike one, and Jonathan Simrod has done a great job so far early in this one of starting batters with first pitch strikes and getting ahead in counts. Here comes the 0-1. Another breaker, this time it's swung on and fouled out right side. Simrod ahead, 0-2. Jonathan Simrod, a utility player, has seen a good amount of time at the plate, had an RBI double in that Piers series, and has also been really good on the mound. Talked to him earlier this season and asked if he was going to try and play two ways at Kansas when he goes in the fall. As this one's fouled away, we'll have another 0-2. And he said, I'll go where they put me. As long as he gets to play, he's happy. And he has been getting it done on both sides so far. He has a lot of potential going into Kansas. 0-2 home. Fastball off the plate, misses, and the count will go to 1-2 on Daniewicz. As the next home, another curveball. This time it's poked out into shallow right field, and it's going to drop in for a base hit. That one, nice defensive swing from the catcher as he stuck the bat out there, and it got enough of it. He muscled it out into right field. It dropped in front of right fielder John Ponder and did the job, so he'll have the first Spuds hit of the afternoon with 2 outs, and he will be on first base for Kane Ross at the plate as the right fielder gets his first action tonight.
Now batting from Cuesta College, Kane Ross.
Ross, another Cuesta College athlete in Californian between these two teams. That one will just miss inside for ball one. Jack Lewis Miller, also a Cuesta College Cougar. Him, Zach Tollerman, and Kane Ross all sharing that school. As a nice fastball there is swung on and missed. It evens the count at 1-1 on the 7-hole hitter here. Ross has had a freshman season with the Cougars. Going into his sophomore year next year. Gets another breaking ball this time again. It's shot out into right field. It's a base hit. Rounding second, but holding up is Daniewicz. And back-to-back 2-out singles as that one finds the 4-3 gap and finds outfield grass. Moves runners to first and second for Carson Hake, the third baseman here. Simrod at the plate so far this year, a .256 average in 13 games, 10 hits, 5 doubles, and 7 RBIs for him. And on the mound, a .373 ERA and 21.2 innings of work, 28 strikeouts to only 6 walks. That one just misses, and the count goes to 1-0 on Hake. But that ERA a little misleading, as out of relief this year, he has been spectacular. 9 of the runs against and 7 of the 9 earned runs against all came from one bad start, his first start of the year. It was against this Spuds team on the road in Caldwell, Idaho. Went 4 innings, allowing 9 runs, 7 earned on 7 hits, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts in the 23 batters he faced. But outside of that outing, he has been superb, only allowing 2 earned runs and 3 total runs. 1-1 home now from Simrod. Nice pitch there, but it just misses too far in, and the count will go to 2-1 on Hake. Carson Hake, another Bison from North Dakota State University, from Victoria, Minnesota. Teammates with Caden Edwards, North Dakota State pitcher. As here comes the 2-1. This one swung on and missed. Nice fastball there. Again, paints the outside. And Hake comes up empty. It moves it to 2-2. Deuce is wild here. 2-2 count, 2 away, and 2 on with runners at first and second here in this top of the second. Third baseman Carson Hake digs in. And Simrod gets his sign, comes set out of the stretch and delivers home the 2-2. Curveball just misses upstairs, and the count runs full. So both runners will get a head start. It's Danielewicz on second, Ross on first. And they'll be on the move on the next pitch. Carson Hake already with some action, finishing his redshirt freshman year in 2021. We'll see a 3-2 home. Simrot delivers, runners go. This one skied out into left field. Left fielder working in on it. Could be tough tonight on those fly balls with the haze smoke in the area, but left fielder Alex Zerfis underneath at that time pulls it in, and some sarcastic cheers from the Pioneers dugout. After Zerfis has missed a few fly balls in the outfield, everyone's cheering, and that wraps up the inning. So Simrot leaves 2 runners on base here in this top of the second and goes scoreless yet again as we head to the bottom half. Pios even 0-0 on the Wesco scoreboard as they come to the plate. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
Grilling is easy with Wesco. When you need propane, we have convenient propane exchange stations at our convenience stores in Alliance, Crawford, Hemingford, Torrington, and our Lawn and Garden Center in Gering. Our bulk fuel locations located throughout the Panhandle can also refill your propane cylinders before you leave town on your next camping trip or head home to grill. So let Wesco supply you with your summer fun and propane needs. Wesco. Service, solutions, success.
Wesco's your best value through and through.
Good luck, Western Nebraska Pioneers, from the A. Elliott Law Office. A. Elliott Law is located at the Railway Office Plaza on the corner of Railway Street and Avenue B in Scottsbluff, Suite C110. Needing legal counsel for criminal law, juvenile law, real estate, estate planning, probate and domestic, and family law? Call Audrey Long today for an appointment. 633-5294. A. Elliott Law supports the Western Nebraska Pioneers.
Play ball!
Katie, remember the day you made me the happiest man alive? I asked if you wanted to live to the fullest, to wake up every morning savoring potato olays, fluffy scrambled eggs, and breakfast burritos from Taco John's, and you said,
Get your hands off my burrito.
Oh, Katie, I love when you whisper sweet nothings.
Wake up and go with bigger, bolder, better breakfast, only at Taco John's.
Drive-thru open at 6 a.m., dining room open at 8. Taco John's, with locations in Scottsbluff, Gering, and Bridgeport.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back, bottom of the second inning in a 0-0 ball game here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Jared Mazzaferro comes to the plate for the first time tonight as the shortstop will face Max Holtzclaw. Mazzaferro out of Ohlone Junior College has had a stellar season with the Pioneers this year. Currently sits at a .346 average in 32 games played. 36 hits and 104 at-bats, 7 doubles, 3 triples, and 19 RBIs for him. After following up his really good 2021 campaign at Ohlone. That one, a nice breaker from Holtzclaw, finds the zone, and the count goes to 0-1 on the shortstop. Mazzaferro also finding a way on base through the hit by pitch. He's up to 8 hit by pitches on the year, which is second on the team, tied for second. As the 0-1 to the plate, this one poked out to shallow right field. Right fielder will move underneath it, and it is Kane Ross who pulls it in for the first batter, first out of the inning, to bring up John Ponder to the plate. As the right fielder and right-handed hitting Georgia State man will get his first action of the afternoon. Ponder trying to turn things around here. Had some action yesterday, 1 for 2 against the Trappers in the second game of that doubleheader, including an RBI and a pair of walks. That was his first hit in 23 at-bats. Trying to get him out of the slump, as he's certainly a player with tons of potential out of Lawrenceville, Georgia. He has all 5 tools. You can see it in batting practice. He can hit for power. He has the range and the arm in the outfield, and certainly has the speed. Once he gets that contact going, colleges better look out for John Ponder. Quickly behind here, though, 0-2. Holtzclaw trying to put him away, and this one shot up the middle. Shortstop will reach out, but watch it get underneath the glove into center field for a base hit. There you go. John Ponder, another single. As all the Pios fans hoping he can start to heat up. And it'll be one out runner on first for Nate Schwartz at the plate. For Ponder this year, 12 stolen bags, which is close to the team lead. You see the numbers like 41 stolen bases for Ronnie McBride, and you think those 12 are minimal, but Pioneers have been smart on the base pass this year, pretty aggressive. A lot of double steals that have paid off, a lot of hit and runs that have paid off, and Ponder is certainly up there, currently third in stolen bases this season, and wouldn't be surprised to see him on the move in this at-bat. The 0-1 breaking ball that stays up high to Schwartz, and the count will go to 1-1 now on tonight's DH. Pickoff to first base sends Ponder back in, but he dives in safely. Schwartz will see another home. Currently batting .189 on the season in 16 games, 10 hits, 53 at-bats. And we'll see a 1-1 home here. Ponder takes off. This one is a strike. The throw in, not in time, and Ponder slides in safely. There'll be a stolen bag as the count will move to 1-2. And there's the speed of the Georgia State Panther as he moves himself into scoring position, turns his single into a double, and Schwartz will try and drive him in with a 1-2 count here. Holtzclaw with a pair of strikeouts on the day has allowed 2 hits and a walk. And try and put away Schwartz for this second out. Righty looks to second and comes home. 1-2, swung on and missed in the dirt. Schwartz will take off for first, and the tag applied from catcher Lucas Danielewicz. So it will be out number 2 and bring Kellen Rutz to the plate here with 2 away and the runner in scoring position.
Now at bat for your Pios from Yakima Valley College, Kellen Rutz.
So Kellen Rutz will get his first at-bat here, rounding out the order for the Pioneers and trying to extend the inning with Ponder on second base. This one chopped up the middle. Second baseman on the backhand fields, quickly fires to first. Will the first baseman stay on the bag? He will. It'll be Joey Grabansky who reels it in for the final out of the inning. And the Pios can't get across that run. Good contact, but they leave John Ponder stranded as that wraps up the 1 through 9 in the order. And we head to the third as, again, we're scoreless here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Jonathan Sinnemrott returns to the mound, and it will be 9-1-2 in the order for the Canyon County Spuds when we come back. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
Dooley Oil has been providing great service since 1968. Located at 2475 10th Street in Gering, they are your distributor for premium Shell lubricants and also carry most all other major brands. Dooley Oil is the only master distributor of Hell's Fuel Additive in Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado. Dooley Oil is your extreme diesel fuel provider for the 3-state region. Remember, delivery is available, so for all of your ag and commercial lubricant and fuel needs, trust the folks at Dooley Oil. Thank you for your patronage. Dooley Oil, committed to you.
The best line of irrigation solutions is found only at Lindsay. Pumps, pivots, filtration, and remote control all work together to maximize efficiency and yields. Lindsay's rugged equipment, integrated technologies, and plug-and-play add-ons will make the most of your operation, enhancing value, reducing risk, and increasing profits. Rely on the Lindsay Advantage. To learn more, talk to your local dealer or visit lindsayadvantage.com.
Contact Midwest Farm Service in Gering today at 308-632-6137.
At Team GMC, we promise you cannot buy the wrong vehicle. We want our customers to feel confident in their purchase decision. Most vehicles come with a 7-day, 500-mile, no-questions-asked guarantee. That's right. Most vehicle purchases come with a 7-day, 500-mile, no-questions-asked guarantee. Team GMC. No games, no gimmicks. You just can't buy the wrong vehicle. Team GMC in Scottsbluff. Shop online right now at teamautocenter.net. GMC. We are professional grade.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
The top of the third inning starts with ball 1 to Joey Grabansky, the 9-hole hitter in the order, as he'll see another from Simrod here. The righty comes home. This one swung on, chopped up the third base line, but goes foul. as McGee fields it on the run, and the count will even up at 1-1. For Grabansky this season, he has had a pretty good season, 42 games under his belt and a .295 average with 12 doubles, a triple, and 7 home runs, which leads this Spuds ball club, as well as 42 RBIs, sits second on the team. And Pioneers certainly saw that action in the previous 7 games against these Spuds, as Grabansky was a huge piece in the 3 wins for the Spuds in those 7. Off speed here, misses low. The count goes to 2-1 now on Joey Grabansky out of Concordia in Nebraska. We'll see a 2-1. That one misses, and the count will go 3-1 now. Hitters count to Grabansky out of Grand Forks, North Dakota, where he went to Grand Forks Central High School and was an all-state bowler in college. Swings and dribbles this one foul towards the on-deck circle, so the count runs full on him, 3-2. But he can get it done on the lanes and get it done at the plate, as he went yard against the Pioneers earlier this season, and has been one of the few Spuds that has had a good amount of success against this Pioneers pitching staff. Simrot trying to change that. 3-2 home. Nice pitch there. Fastball upstairs gets the chase. It's another strikeout for Simrot. Make that his 4th. And he's got himself the first out here in this top of the 3rd. So that brings up Ronnie McBride. He was the first batter to reach in this one on the 1-2 hit by pitch, after Simrot started ahead on him but lost control of one up and in.
Ronnie McBride.
0-0 to McBride here. Nice breaking ball. Misses too far in, though. And the count will go to 1-0. He has been at LSU Alexandria for a while. Dribbles this one out to Mazzaferro, who fields and fires on the run and beats the speedy McBride at first base for out number 2. Nice play by the shortstop to gun down McBride. His freshman season back in 2018, and has played there all 4 years. Something that you don't see that often in this Expedition League. Most of the guys that come up to the plate are either JUCO transfers or freshmen that are been there for a year, will likely transfer and move around. But McBride has been a general at LSUA for a while. That one will just miss for ball 1 on the 2-hole hitter Noah Denny. As the next home will miss as well, and it's a hitter's 2-0 count now to the shortstop, who popped up to the pitcher spot in his last at bat. Denny also up there in average this year as well. 39 games played, a .343 average, and shoots this one out towards third. McGee fields on the backhand and fires to first base. Davis applies the tag as the throw drew him off the bag, but a heck of a play over there at first. Records the final out, and Simrot goes 1-2-3 here in the top of the 3rd. We head to the bottom half as the Pios try and strike first in this one. It's still 0-0 here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Oh, that's the sound of someone at Papa Murphy's using fresh ingredients to make your pizza. And this, yes, is the sweet sound of your oven timer telling you that your home-baked Papa Murphy's pizza is done. Because at Papa Murphy's, we believe that Tuesday deserves something different, like your new way of telling your family pizza is ready.
Come and get it!
Okay. Every Tuesday, get any large pizza for just $10. Papa Murphy's. Change the way you pizza.
You can take the trailer out of Texas, but you can't take the Texas out of the trailer. PJ Trailers are built in Texas with the same attention to detail to hold up to the hardworking professional using them. Ryan's Welding and Trailer Sales in Scottsbluff is your authorized PJ Trailer dealer with a wide variety of sizes. ATV trailers, car haulers, equipment trailers, tilt deck, and gooseneck trailers. Ryan's is also a full-service welding shop. Stop by 1110 Avenue B in Scottsbluff or call 308-575-0710.
Baseball, parades, family reunions. Summer brings family and fun. You might as well look good while having that fun. Stop into Logos and have the guys design t-shirts for your team or your family with your name, logo. Design it yourself or have Logos design it for you. They don't just do t-shirts and sweatshirts. They can also make medals for your event, design items for your business, embroidery, and more. Logos, downtown Gering.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Top of the order up in this bottom of the third. Eric Smelko leads it off as he'll get things going the second time through for the Pioneers, looking to bring in a run this time through. Only 2 hits to this point, and 3 batters have reached on the 2 singles and a walk. Outside of that, the man on the mound, Holtzclaw's got a pair of strikeouts, actually 3 total. And he'll face Smelko, who grounded out to second his last at bat, as the righty will take a sigh and bring home a 1-0. This one dribbled foul as well, so the count will even up at 1-1. As an off-speed caught Smelko's bat in front, and he shot it into the ground to even the count. Eric Smelko currently leading the team in average and hits with 74 hits for him. As the 1-1 to the plate is swung on and missed, and the count will go to 1-2. 74 hits for Eric Smelko in 48 games played, as he has been really good for this Pios squad and has been hitting from both the left and right sides of the plate. But we'll have to protect here. For Smelko, only 15 strikeouts in his 213 at-bats. It is a rarity if you see him go down on strikes. He's got great plate discipline, and he watches that one miss for ball 2. It evens the count at 2-2. Don't want to jinx him, though, so I'll take that back. Yes, he'll hit here and see a 2-2 from Holtzclaw. That one misses low and in. Nice block behind the plate, although wasn't needed for much. Speeds up the game a little bit. And Daniel Witz will return to his behind the plate position as Smelko has worked the count full. He's got a 3-2 here to lead off this bottom of the third in a scoreless ball game. Holtzclaw will come set and out of the stretch, come home again. 3-2, dribbled out to the right side again, this time a little softly hit, as the second baseman Cole Arnold fields and flips to Joey Grabanski once again for the first out. And Smelko has had 2 at-bats and has grounded out to Cole Arnold twice. As Cade McGee will try and pick him up and double up from his single in the first inning. Cade McGee, 41 walks on the season, on top of his 283 average. 293, excuse me. Don't want to sell Cade McGee short, but his 41 walks are good enough for second in the league, as this one's popped out into shallow center. Second baseman ranging out, drops it. No one's covering the second base bag, and the throw will not be in time as Cade McGee wisely takes second on the air. So again, that smoky haze playing a factor here early on, as Cole Arnold had all day underneath that ball and was trying to slowly work his way towards it, as he could not reel it in and out of his glove, hit the ground, and Cade McGee stopped in between first and second, but once he realized no one was covering, took off. Joey Grabanski from first base was tailing him, got the throw, but the tag not in time. And Cade McGee now on second base with one away.
Gonzaga University, Alex Surface.
Zerfis trying to drive home the game's first run after walking in his first plate appearance. Holtzclaw will bring home the first pitch. This one shot foul right side. It moves the count to 0-1. So if you missed the pregame, the Spuds have played their last 9 games against the Horseheads and are 8-1 in those 9s. And it has been a huge part of them coming back in this Lewis Division second half race. They currently sit at 24-32 overall. But They sit at 14-12 in the second half, 3.5 games out of first place in the Lewis division. And if they can seal that up, or at least get second place, they're only half a game out of second place, then they would seal a playoff spot, as the Sabre Dogs sitting in that first place position again after winning it in the first half, and they have that playoff bid clinched. And Zerfus is now down in the count, 0-2. He'll have to protect at the plate as Holtzclaw brings home the 0-2. This one in the dirt, taken and blocked from Danielewicz. The appeal, he did not go, and so the count is 1-2. Jake English in the on-deck circle for the Pioneers. So for Cade McGee, 41 walks. Again, tied for second in the league. Noah Denny for the Spuds team at 46 to this point. As he must have been on a tear the last couple of games, because it was all even at 41 a few days ago. 1-2 home here from Holtzclaw. That one swung on and hit to the right side out towards second. Cole Arnold Field stumbles a little bit, but gets the throw on to first base in time for the second out. It does move Cade McGee over to third. He's 90 feet from the plate here as the game's opening run. And Jake English has been tasked with trying to drive him in. He'll step up to the plate here, 2 away, and McGee on third against Holtzclaw.
Now batting from the University of Kansas, Jake English.
English struck out looking in his last at bat, but has been one of the better bats this season for the Pioneers. And one of the few guys that was here since day one out of Kansas. Was in that first game, had to take a quick break at the start of the season, but returned and has been here the whole time. Well, since that break, the 1-0 here misses, no catches the outside corner. So they're kind of leaving up at 1-1 now. On English out of Olathe, Kansas. And his freshman year with the Jayhawks this season, 5 total at-bats. As the 1-1 breaker will catch the zone, and English will fall behind 1-2. English thought it was inside. And I'm sure you can see it on the broadcast. Looked good from up here. He'll have to protect at the plate, as Holtzclaw will try and leave that go-ahead run stranded. 1-2 home from the righty. Swung on and tipped at the last second from English, so he'll stay alive. And Holtzclaw will be forced to bring home another. Holtzclaw, again, one of the lower ERAs for this Spud staff. Blake McFadden has the lowest, as he has been unbelievable through 32 innings of relief this year. Only has allowed 5 earned runs and a 1.40 ERA, but we have only seen him pitch at home. 1-2 home here to English. This one swung on and missed, held on to behind the plate from Danielewicz. And that's the final out of the inning. The Pios leave the go-ahead run in Cade McGee stranded at third, and we remain scoreless through 3. We head to the 4th inning as Simrot takes the bump. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge. What is Hydrozen? It's total body relaxation. It's total body recharge. It's floating weightless on water. Floating your aches, pains, stresses, and worries away. Hydrozen is a revolutionary new therapy using Epsom salt saturated water as a way to relax and rejuvenate your body. And it's now available in Scottsbluff. It is for most ages and has many benefits to the mind and body. Visit hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT.
Embrace summer with the Platte Valley Bank Home Equity Line of Credit. Relax on your new deck, get cooking in your recently renovated kitchen, or finally finish the basement. You can even consolidate debt and enjoy lower monthly payments just by using the equity in your home. With great rates and fast, friendly lenders, now is the time to embrace summer and tackle projects that will make the whole family happy. Learn more at www.pvbank.com.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Wonderful, warmer weather, sunshine, and blue skies bring new life, growth, and so much beauty along with it. Get out and make new memories this summer. Enjoy the great outdoor activities available to us right outside our back door, including walking, biking, hiking, running, fishing, camping, and more. Take time this summer to enjoy all the good life has to offer in the Panhandle of Nebraska. And remember to wear sunscreen. This message is brought to you by Prime Metal Products.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
The 3-4-5 in the order will kick off this top of the fourth, starting with Zach Tollerman. As the 3-4-5 in this order all struck out looking in their last at-bats. Simrod looking for a similar success here. As we'll see how the DH Tollerman adjusts. Here comes the first pitch home from the righty. This one swung on, fouled away, and Simrod will start ahead 0-1. Has been very efficient out there on the mound. Again, Pioneers pitching has been really good over the last 5 games or so. Following that 6-game losing streak, had 2 great performances in Sioux Falls. As this one misses off the plate for ball 1. A shutout win in game 1, and then only 2 runs allowed in game 2. The third game of the last 5 was that tough 20-8 loss, as this one skied out into right field. It's Ponder who's underneath it, and we'll pull it in for the first out of this fourth. Following that one, though, a pair of really good starts with Brian Webb, who went 6 innings of work in that 7-inning game 1 of the doubleheader in a shutout victory, and then Luke Short going all 7 in game 2 shutout. And it's been a good start here for Simrod, trying to keep it going. First pitch home to Cole Arnold, will miss inside for ball 1.
Cole Arnold.
Arnold did strike out looking his last at bat. We'll watch this one catch the outside corner, and the count will even up at 1-1 on the second baseman out of Chico State. Graduated high school at Livermore High School in 2020. Hitting .335 in his 3 varsity seasons. 2-time All-East Bay Athletic League honorable mention, also lettered in football. And we'll watch this one break too far off the plate and even the count at 2-2 as Simrod looks for another strikeout of tonight's beer batter. And he has an even count at 2-2 to try again. Righty comes set and comes home, 2-2. Breaker there fouled off left side, and we will have the 2-2 once again. Cole Arnold this season has batted .267 through his 43 games played. And swings through this breaking ball and goes down on strikes once again. It's another beer batter strikeout, which will send more to the beer carts to get some more drinks. And 2 away here in this top of the fourth. So that brings up Cam Grant to the plate to try and pick up his teammate, as it is now the last 6 that have been retired for Simrod on the mound. First pitch home here, shot foul, look out. It hits the leg of the on-deck batter, Lucas Danielewicz, but he's got his knee pads on, as with 2 outs, he'll warm up with those on just in case he has to go grab the rest of his gear and hustle back out there for warm-ups. So lucky situation there as it protects him from the foul ball. The next one home misses upstairs, and the count will even at 1-1. Cam Grant out of San Mateo and Aragon High School. As this one shot foul, it moves his count to 1-2. True freshman year in 2020, the shortened COVID season, before returning in 2021. So Simrod trying to put him away. Here comes the 1-2. Another breaker. This one's at least a little bit more squared up. Fouled off right side and fairly deep. But the count will stay put. Here comes the 1-2, swung on and missed. Add another strikeout to Simrod's line as he's dealing right now and is through 4 innings with no runs on the board, 2 hits for the Spuds, and is now up to 5 strikeouts on the afternoon. Pios come to the plate. It'll be Tyler Davis, Jared Mazzaferro, and John Ponder when we come back. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
There's an old adage about going where the truckers go if you want something good. There's a lot of truth to that, and that's why you see a lot of truckers all the time at Western Travel Terminal in Scottsbluff. But WTT isn't just for the big rigs. They've got something for everyone, including the only pumps in town with Husker Fuel E15, also known as Unleaded 88. The -5 below beer cave holds the best selection of the coldest beer in town, and WTT is home to licensed spice pizza, including a great breakfast pizza at Western Travel Terminal in Scottsbluff, corner of Avenue I and South Beltline Highway West. Food, fuel, and fun for everyone.
Hi, I'm Austin Dillon, Fleet Manager at Fremont Ford in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. I encourage all farmers, ranchers, and business owners to get in touch with me if you are looking for a new vehicle. We have specific programs through Ford that can save you a drastic amount of money on your new purchase. It would be my pleasure to discuss these savings with you. There's no better time to purchase a new work truck or personal vehicle than right now. Please get in touch with me by calling the dealership at 308-635-3701. I look forward to helping you on your new purchase.
Life has a way of throwing unexpected events and new opportunities our way. When life goals change with time or if fluctuating markets throw your plan off course, Wells Fargo Advisors' investment planning process offers the flexibility to make the adjustments you need to help you live the life you want. When life happens, we can help. For more information, call Ryan Windhorst, Senior Vice President of Investments, today at 632-7561. That's 632-7561.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back for the bottom of the 4th inning. Tyler Davis leading things off here following his inning-ending strikeout in the bottom of the 1st. Trying to bounce back here against Max Holtzclaw. As the Fresno State Bulldog steps in, and we'll see the first pitch of this bottom half. Shows bunt here, pulls back and watches it miss for ball 1. So he'll start ahead in the count. Davis at a .262 average, 33 runs on the season, as well as 33 hits, 6 doubles and 4 home runs for him. Trying to get back in a groove at the plate. The 1-0, that one will miss low and away, and he'll have a hitter's count 2-0 here against Holtzclaw. He's also second on the team in stolen bags. As the catcher, he can move it a little bit behind the plate. 13 for 15 on the year in stolen bases. Trying to reach base here, not on this pitch. A fastball outer half, swung on and missed, moves it to 2-1. Two-one count. Holtzclaw sighs and comes home again. This one shot out into right field, and it's a base hit. Davis will reach on a leadoff single after he pushes that one out into right. In front of right fielder Kane Ross has his first hit of the afternoon, and that is now the 3rd hit of the afternoon for the Pioneers. And they will have a runner on first base. Some thumbs up from the Pioneers dugout. It really helped last night that I got to sit in the dugout and I could see what's going on and all the gimmicks and stuff. You can see them pointing their thumbs up, giving them the thumbs up. Yesterday, it was Eric Smelko and JT Walden who are competing to see who could have the most fun. As Davis takes off, this one swung on and missed. The throw down to second, a good one. Picked, no, it gets away. Davis will return to second base, but advances on the stolen bag. And he's now tied for the lead, 14, and moves into scoring position as the count goes to 0-1. But to continue that story, Walden and Smelko were goofing around the whole day and smiles on their faces 24/7. And it was fun. They both had a good time. But every time either of them got a barrel, they would give thumbs up from the dugout to approve that it was a barrel, or thumbs down that it was not, as both of them had their fair share of hits in that doubleheader. And the thumbs up for Tyler Davis on that barrel there. Mazzaferro shows bunt, pulls back, and the count will even at 1-1. Flew out to right field in his first at bat of the afternoon. And corners Carson Hake and Joey Grabansky in on the infield grass, expecting a bunt here. Against the dangerous Mazzaferro, who can get it done with his speed or with the bat. He'll show bunt here and lay down one to the left side, but it goes foul. And the 1-1 will turn to 1-2, so we'll see if the bunt is off here, as Mazzaferro will try and drive in the runner another way. Spuds, no runs, 2 hits, 1 error, while the Pioneers, no runs on 3 hits and no errors. As he digs into the batter's box, into his stance, we'll see a 1-2 home from Holtzclaw. Davis, good lead. This one shot to the right side, foul. And the count will stay at 1-2. Jackson Cobb, first base coach and assistant coach for the Pioneers, having a conversation with the Spuds dugout. Out of the grass and onto the dirt, having that conversation. When you meet him, he's not necessarily the most talkative, but you see him out there on the field at first base, and he's talking to the umpire every time he gets the chance, and to the opposing dugout every time he gets the chance. Here comes a 1-2 from Mazzaferro. This one fouled back, and he'll stay alive. But you'll get to hear some of those conversations tomorrow, as we're going to mic up Jackson Cobb over at first base. Family in town right now, as is my family. Shout out to my parents and my youngest brother Cole, if they're listening. I doubt they are. They flew in from Denver, probably taking a nap, and I don't blame them. 1-2 home here to Mazzaferro. He takes it, misses low. Nice take from the shortstop, evens the count at 2-2. As Holtzclaw gets the ball back and will return to the rubber. And the season wrapping up. My final stretch here, as my last game will be the first game of the series against Fremont after this series. Got to head back. He accepted a job at a school in North Carolina. As here comes the 2-2 to Jared Mazzaferro. Davis takes off. This one in the dirt, misses, and the count will run full. Davis picks up another stolen bag and give him the team lead. Why not? The catcher, with his 15th stolen base, moves 90 feet from the plate, and Mazzaferro has a full count to try and drive him in here. It was a great jump for Davis off the second base bag. And it would have been a tough play for Danielewicz, even if that ball had not been in the dirt. Full count, 3-2 home from Holtzclaw as he looks for the first out of this inning, trying to leave that go-ahead run stranded at third. The payoff. Swung on and chopped up the middle, off the glove of the pitcher, and Mazzaferro will beat it out and he'll bring home a run. Max Holtzclaw leaps off the mound and tried to make a play on it. Davis was waiting to see it down, so had Holtzclaw made the play, likely would have gotten the out at first base and forced Davis to remain at third. But it tipped off his glove and into no man's land in front of the second baseman, Cole Arnold. It'll be ruled a hit as Mazzaferro beats it out and drives home the game's first run. It's 1-0 Pioneers on the RBI single from Mazzaferro. So that brings John Ponder to the plate. The right fielder is 1 for 1 tonight with a stolen bag. Trying to add to it here.
John Ponder.
As Mazzaferro gets his lead. Pickoff, late dive back, but he is in safely. Another pickoff sends Mazzaferro back to the bag, but he is in safely. Nice play from Gorbanski to apply the tag. And Holtzclaw will come home with another. And Ponder awaits the first pitch he sees. Lots of action in the Expedition League tonight. The Hastings Sodbusters and Wheat City Whiskey Jacks playing an early one. And that one a quick one as well. 10-0 victory for the Sodbusters as the runner goes. This one thrown down to second, picked, but gets away, and Mazzaferro will scoot in safely as the slide knocked the ball out of the glove of the covering shortstop, Noah Denny. Make that the third stolen base of the inning, and the Pioneers not afraid to run against catcher Lucas Danielewicz and pitcher Max Holtzclaw. Perhaps head coach Antonio Garcia seeing that Holtzclaw is slower to the plate, or seeing something he liked with the catcher to encourage all the runners moving out there. Ponder shows bunt, pulls back, and it misses off the plate for ball 2. As the corners will be in once again, looking for the first out of the inning. But the Sodbusters have been on a tear as of late, as that moves them to 12-15 in the second half, trying to bounce back and get into contention for that Clark division in the second half, as Holtzclaw misses the plate here, and the count will go 3-0 now on Ponder, with Nate Schwartz in the on-deck circle. Pair of singles opened up the inning. A poke out into right from Tyler Davis stole a couple of bags, and then Mazzaferro, the chopper over the head of pitcher Holtzclaw. As here comes the 3-0. That one will miss, no, catch the zone for a strike. Ponder was taking off all his equipment and tossed his bat. He'll have to put it back on and re-grab his twig, as the count is now 3-1 on the right-handed hitter. And Mazzaferro on second will get another lead. Holtzclaw looks to him at second. Mazzaferro takes off. This one swung on and missed. No, a fake steal as he returns to the bag. And the count runs full now, 3-2. Perhaps a miscommunication or missed sign from Mazzaferro. Looked like he had a good jump, but did return to the bag. As the count now full on Ponder, we'll see if he moves here. Second baseman Cole Arnold playing a little bit closer to the second base bag as Mazzaferro gets his lead. Here comes the full count pitch home. It misses ball 4, and Ponder will draw the walk to put runners on first and second with still nobody away. We'll see if that draws a visit to the mound, just to have a conversation, maybe not. No action yet in the bullpen, and rightfully so. Holtzclaw's been good to this point, but in a bit of a jam here early. As the walk has runners at first and second, with nobody out in a 1-0 ball game in which Davis has crossed this inning as well. Schwartz 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout. We'll see the first pitch home from Holtzclaw. Shows bunt, pulls back, misses outside. It's ball 1. Grabansky playing really shallow in the infield grass on the first base side, playing all the way in on the bunt, and trying to make that play at third base if possible. Mazzaferro and Ponder get their lead. Bunt laid down to the third base line. It's a good one right into the grass. No throw. Mazzaferro dives back to the bag. He's safe. And it'll be a bunt single for Nate Schwartz after it was perfectly executed. Died on the infield grass. Holtzclaw picked up and fake fired to first. Turned around and threw to third. Mazzaferro was off the third base bag, but had to dive back in safely. Did get his hand in there, and the bases are now loaded for the Pios. Nobody out. And Kellen Rutz at the plate here. Exciting bottom of the fourth here for the Pios as Kellen Rutz has the chance to break it open before the top of the order comes up to the plate. First pitch to him drops too low. It's ball 1. And Holtzclaw will start behind once again. He is up to 68 pitches now. No, make that 71. Just adjusted on Game Live. As this one will just miss inside. The count will go to 2-0. So make that 72 pitches through 3 innings, still looking for the first out here in this 4th. As the left-handed hitting second baseman Kellen Rutz will see another 2-0 home. Holtzclaw off-speed breaker. That one catches the outside corner, and the count will move to 2-1. Outfield of Cam Grant in left, Ronnie McBride in center, and Kane Ross in right. All with good arms for the Spuds. As the corner's in with the bases loaded, watches this one miss upstairs. And the count will go to 3-1. Another 3-ball count for Max Holtzclaw, as he'll have to find the zone here to avoid walking in the game's second run. 1-0 Pioneers here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Kellen Rutz with a chance to drive in a few more. 3-1, swung on and shot out into left field on a line. Left fielder watches it sail over his head. After a bad read, the run will score. They'll send Ponder, he will score as well. Nate Schwartz will move up to third base, and that will be a 2 RBI double on the laser from Kellen Rutz that Cam Grant could not see well off the bat. First extra base hit of the game. Drives in a pair, and the Pios still nobody out in this bottom of the 4th as 3 runs have already crossed. That is now the 6th hit for the Pios and the 4th of the inning.
Back to the top of the order from St. Mary's College, Eric Smelko.
So Smelko will bat here, runners on second and third, nobody out, and flies this one out to left center field. Left fielder Cam Grant, another chance, will catch this one on the fly, and no throw on the tag home. It'll be a sacrifice fly for Eric Smelko as he brings home the 4th run of the game for the Pioneers, 4th run of the inning, as Nate Schwartz comes around, and it's a 4-0 ball game here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. So the first out of the inning brings up Cade McGee, who will be the 7th batter of the inning. He's reached twice tonight on a single and an error. Kellen Rutz leads off of second, and the pitch home to McGee, a nice one, which cuts into the zone for strike 1. As Holtzclaw will bring home another 0-1 count now to Cade McGee. As the third baseman will see this one and watch it break just too far outside, and it moves the count even to 1-1. Inning started with a Tyler Davis single, and a Mazzaferro infield single scored the run. A walk to Ponder, a single from Schwartz, and then the 2 RBI double from Kellen Rutz. As he'll take off for third base, Holtzclaw will step off. The slide in, he's safe as the throw gets away. Kellen Rutz thought he had a good jump and took off. Holtzclaw had another look to second base, saw him in between the base paths, and Rutz didn't stop. Holtzclaw's throw bounces out of the glove of Carson Hake, and it will be another stolen bag for the Pios. As Rutz moves to third with one away, and Cade McGee has a 1-1 count and another opportunity to drive in a run. 4 stolen bases this inning for the Pioneers, as this one's dribbled up the third base line. It'll stay fair. Third baseman will fire to first, and picked on the other end by Grabansky for the second out. But it's a productive second out. It brings home another run, make it 5 for the Pios as Kellen Rutz crosses. And 2 away bases empty now for Alex Zerfus at the plate. So each of the first 5 batters that came to the plate here in this bottom of the 4th have scored. And it's up to Alex Zerfus to try and keep the inning alive. 0 for 1. Grounded out to second, his most recent at bat. Prior to that had walked. And he'll see an 0-1 here as the pitch from Holtzclaw catches the zone, and the count will go to 0-1. So that was the first pitch. As make it 83 pitches for Holtzclaw to this point. The 0-1 home swung on and chopped up the middle once again. Going to be a tough play. Shortstop charging. Denny fires to first, and it is in time to beat Zerfus by a step for the final out of the inning. The bottom of the fourth goes the Pios' way. They score 5 runs on 4 hits, including a 2 RBI double from Kellen Rutz, a sac fly from Smelko, and an RBI ground out from Cade McGee. And the Pios have a 5-0 lead as we head to the top half of the 5th. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
A thunderstorm or tornado doesn't have to last long to wreak havoc. Once the storm is past, it doesn't mean the danger has. There could be a variety of deadly hazards left by the storm, like a down power line. There's no way to tell if a power line is energized and potentially deadly. A down power line does not have to be arcing or smoking to kill you. Stay away from it. Keep others away and call 911. For more information on how to be safe during and after weather, go to safeelectricity.org. Brought to you by Chimney Rock and Roosevelt Public Power Districts.
Your Touchstone Energy partners.
Fun facts about owning your own hot tub, courtesy of High Plains Spas and Recreation. Relaxing in your spa before bed helps soothe your aches and pains, allowing for a deeper, more rewarding sleep. Hot Spring Spas offers features like entertainment systems with Bluetooth capability, waterfalls, LED lighting, volcano jets, and more. Yes, sleeping like a baby is just one great reason, but there's plenty more. Stay tuned or stop into High Plains Spas and Recreation, where they sell fun. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, 1725 East Oberlin, Scottsbluff.
Hey, Dad, how do airplanes fly? What's in this box? Is this tree good for climbing? How are babies made? What does this thing do?
Kids are curious about everything, including guns. Talking to them about gun safety in your home is a good first step, but you can do more. Always keep your guns locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition. Safe gun storage saves lives. Learn how to make your home safer at endfamilyfire.org. That's endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by End Family Fire, Brady, and the Ad Council.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
So after the long bottom of the 4th, we're here for the top of the 5th as the Spuds will take the plate once again. First pitch from Simrot is shot out and off the lip of the infield grass. A high hopper sails over the glove of Cade McGee and shortstop Jared Mazzaferro and into left field. Make that the 3rd hit of the afternoon for the Spuds, and a leadoff single here for Danielewicz as he'll get things going in this 5th. That's his 2nd hit of the day. 2 for 2 is the catcher as he'll be on first base here. Whoa, this one misses inside, and spinning out of the way is Kane Ross for ball 1. So this 6-7 in the order for the Spuds have accounted for all 3 hits tonight. As Simrot delivers the 1-0, that one will just miss outside. The count will go to 2-0. As for Simrot tonight, 6 strikeouts in 4 innings of work. No walks and 3 hits. And this one's roped out into left field. Make that another 4 hits tonight between Danielewicz and Ross alone. And 4 hits in the hit column for the Spuds. They'll have runners on first and second, nobody out here. As the Spuds will try and answer back, Carson Hake will come to the plate here with a runner in scoring position after he batted in this situation with 2 outs in the 2nd, but flew out to end that inning. Has a chance here with nobody out, as the first base coach will throw on some equipment for the Spuds. Always a good sign for the batting team if your first base coach has a bunch of equipment on, because it means a bunch of players have reached base. So here comes an 0-0 from Simrot. First pitch home. This one skied out into left center field and deep. Long way back to the wall, and this one's gone. That was a blast off the bat of Carson Hake. A 3-run homer cuts the deficit to 5-3, and it's a 2-run ball game here in the top of the 5th. Instant answer for the Spuds. Hake was sitting on that first pitch fastball, and boy, did he get it. That one was smoked into left center field. Outside of straightaway center, one of the deepest parts of the park. And that one, you can tell, was gone. So nobody out, bases empty now after 3 straight hits. We're concluded with the 3-run homer, and it brings Joey Grabansky to the plate with nobody away. First pitch home, misses for ball 1. As pitch number 77 from Simrod is spun out towards second. Second baseman Kellen Rutz fields an underhand flips to Tyler Davis for the first out. And there'll be 1 out, nobody on for the top of the order. And Ronnie McBride here, as he'll come to the plate for the 3rd time tonight. McBride's birthday today has been hit by a pitch, caught stealing, and grounded out to short in his 2 trips.
Back to the top of the order for the Spuds from LSU Alexandria, Ronnie
As
McBride.
you'll see another at bat here and start the 3rd time through for the Spuds. First pitch home from Simrod, misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Up to 79 pitches. His last outing got 5 innings of work in before being replaced, but did leave with a lead as that one swung on and missed, and the count will go to 1-1. And McBride will take some practice hacks. That one will miss. And the count will go to 2-1. And this one now skied out into left field. Long way to run for the left fielder, Zerfis, towards the line. He'll adjust and pull it in for out number 2. And 2 away now for the man on the mound, Simrod, and this Pios defense. A nice couple of bounce back at-bats for Simrod following the 3-run home run. It brings up Noah Denny now with 2 away.
Next at bat from North Dakota State University, Noah Denny.
When your ego is writing checks your body can't cash.
That one will miss, so the count will even at 1-1. This one now skied out into center field. Ranging in, center fielder Smelko will pull it in for the final out of the inning. So 3 hits start the inning, a pair of singles from Danielwitz and Kane Ross, but the 5th hit of the inning, the biggest 3-run bomb off the bat of Carson Hake, cuts the lead to 2. It's 5-3 as we end this top of the 5th, head to the bottom half. Pios try and get a couple of runs back as Max Holtzclaw returns to the mound. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KUNEB.
It's been called the new socialism, the goals of which are universal basic income, free health care, free college, and more. Now, Rob Schmidt is on Newsmax pushing back on the new socialism and Joe Biden's proposed trillions in spending. Watch Rob Schmidt tonight and find out the real dangers of socialism. Newsmax is on all major cable systems or for free on streaming systems like Roku, Samsung, LG, Pluto, Zumo, and more. More than 30 million Americans watch Newsmax for news they can trust.
So the dream was to build your very own law practice. Be your own boss, call all the shots. But have things like billing, HR, timekeeping, and all the other management stuff turned your dream into a nightmare? Take charge of your practice with Lexicon. We're the intersection of practice management software and legal support services for your firm. You'll get more billable and livable hours back. Lexicon marks the spot for all your practice management needs. Visit lexiconservices.com/intersection to get the whole story or schedule a demo.
Progressive Motorcycle presents Road Wisdom from the Motor. The road is everything you want it to be. Everything. As long as what you want is road. To ride your motorcycle on. Progressive Motorcycle also presents basic policy starting at $79 a year. Progressive Motorcycle, for those who were born to ride. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Annual premium for basic liability policy is not available in all states.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Getting off the bottom of the 5th inning for your Pios from Fresno State, from University of Kansas, Jake English.
We're back. Jake English at the plate. First pitch to him. This is high, ball 1, and that's how this bottom of the 5th will get underway. 0 for 2, a pair of strikeouts for English tonight, and he is one of 2 Pioneers that has yet to reach. Eric Smelko the other. And so watch this one miss for ball 2. Smelko 0 for 2, a pair of groundouts to second, and then that sac fly in the 4th. And then English, the looking strikeout in the 1st and swinging strikeout in the 3rd. Trying to bounce back here against Max Holtzclaw. 2-0 home. This one swung on and roped. Leaping play by the third baseman Carson Hake. And the home run hitter robs a single for Jake English. Showing off the vert. Getting it done at the plate and now getting it done at the field as he picks up the first out of the inning after a web gem of a play. English will head back to the dugout disappointed, and Antonio Garcia chatting it up with Carson Hake after that stellar play. First pitch to Tyler Davis misses low for ball 1. Davis is 1 for 2, a strikeout and then the single. That led off that bottom of the 4th inning, had a pair of stolen bases before scoring the first run. As this one shot out towards short, Noah Denny fields and flips. In time, out number 2, and quickly 2 up, 2 down for Holtzclaw. A much needed quick first 2 outs of the inning as he'll try and retire the side against Jared Mazzaferro here, who is 1 for 2 with a run and an RBI single in this one.
Next up for your Pios from Ohlone Junior College, Jared Mazzaferro.
0-0 pitch here from Holtzclaw. That one misses upstairs. It's ball 1. Again, JT Walden getting the day off today after playing both legs of the doubleheader yesterday as well as game 1 of that Trappers series. Currently leads the team in triples, home runs, and RBIs. 49 RBIs is 11 more than anyone else on the team as that one finds the zone. And the count will even add 1-1 to Mazzaferro. Here comes another home. Mazzaferro swings through this breaker in the dirt, and the count will move in Holtzclaw's favor, 1-2. After the 2 RBI double from Kellen Rutz, he has retired his last 5. Looking to make that 6 here to wrap up this bottom of the 5th inning. 1-2 pitch, Holtzclaw sighs and comes home. Curveball, this one dribbled out towards short again. Denny fields on the run and once again fires to first. Mazzaferro is beaten by about half a step as that is a 3 up, 3 down inning for Max Holtzclaw. Returns to the dugout and keeps this game at 2 runs. 5-3 Pios lead here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. We head to the 6th as Simrot returns to the mound. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
You can take the trailer out of Texas, but you can't take the Texas out of the trailer. PJ Trailers are built in Texas with the same attention to detail to hold up to the hardworking professional using them. Ryan's Welding and Trailer Sales in Scottsbluff is your authorized PJ Trailer dealer with a wide variety of sizes. ATV trailers, car haulers, equipment trailers, tilt deck, and gooseneck trailers. Ryan's is also a full-service welding shop. Stop by 1110 Avenue B in Scottsbluff or call 308-575-0710.
Katie, remember the day you made me the happiest man alive? I asked if you wanted to live to the fullest, to wake up every morning savoring potato olays, fluffy scrambled eggs, and breakfast burritos from Taco John's, and you said,
"Get your hands off my burrito."
Oh, Katie, I love when you whisper sweet nothings.
Wake up and go with bigger, bolder, better breakfast, only at Taco John's.
Drive-thru open at 6 a.m., dining room open at 8. Taco John's, with locations in Scottsbluff, Gearing, and Bridgeport.
Our mission at Elite Physical Therapy and Wellness is to provide both preventative and rehabilitative services. At Elite Physical Therapy in Scottsbluff and Gearing, patients count on the experience and compassion of our team in treating work and sports injuries, help you recover from surgery, or just help you get back doing what you love most. Flexible scheduling to meet your needs, and we are right here in Scottsbluff and Gearing to serve you. Katie and Shelley are across from Walgreens on West 27th Street and next to Fresh Foods and Gearing. Elite Physical Therapy and Wellness, delivering the treatment you need and the care you deserve.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
So a quick start to this top of the sixth inning after the commercial ends. A line drive out towards Cade McGee at third base, reels it in, and back-to-back plays from the hot corner. After Cade McGee makes that play in the top of the sixth, bottom of the fifth, had Carson Hake make a nice leaping play on the line drive. As the first pitch home here to Cole Arnold is in there for strike one. Arnold, the beer batter tonight, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts and a 1-1 count here as that breaker cuts a little too far off the plate to the righty. Second baseman from Chico State will see another. This one misses too far in, and the count will go to 2-1. Arnold, a .267 average, 38 walks on the year, is up there as well in the league leader category. 3-1 count now, as he sits 3 walks behind Cade McGee and 8 behind the league leader. But also 39 strikeouts this year entering tonight, so 41 through his first 2 at-bats. Has a 3-1 count here as Simrat will try and find the zone. The pitch. Swung on, popped up right side. Working his way underneath it is right fielder John Ponder. And a quick start to this inning as Simrat has the first 2 outs here in this top of the sixth. So outside of the 3-run home run to Carson Hake, John Simrod has been really good this afternoon. He is up to 6 strikeouts, no walks on the day, and only 5 hits, 4 of them coming from Lucas Danielewicz and Kane Ross, and the other the 3-run homer. This one now skied out into center field. Long way to run for Smelko, but he'll pull it in on the run for the final out of the inning. A really quick 1-2-3 inning here in the top half of the sixth. As Simrat gets it done, we head to the bottom half. Again, the Pios come to the plate here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. They lead 5-3 on the West Coast scoreboard. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB. Stay with us.
Hydrotex Lubrication is an industry leader in high-performance motor oils, greases, and fuel improvers. Hydrotex's main priorities are to provide the best products and the most efficient and reliable service to fit the customer's application needs. For more information on how Hydrotex can help you, call Phil and Nick at 308-635-8162. Stop into our new showroom at 2860 Holiday Park Drive in Gearing and see the products and services they offer, as well as purchase any products that you need.
At Monument Physical Therapy, their purpose is to find the root of your problem, not to chase your symptoms. Disc and nerve pain, sports and work injuries, musculoskeletal disorders, and dizziness or balance issues are all very common, but you don't need to live with them. Monument Physical Therapy uses the most current, evidence-based, and board-certified orthopedic standards of care. Don't let months go by before getting to the source of your pain. Call them today at 308-633-5361 or visit them on Facebook.
Wonderful warmer weather, sunshine, and blue skies bring new life, growth, and so much beauty along with it. Get out and make new memories this summer. Enjoy the great outdoor activities available to us right outside our back door, including walking, biking, hiking, running, fishing, camping, and more. Take time this summer to enjoy all the good life has to offer in the Panhandle of Nebraska. And remember to wear sunscreen. This message is brought to you by Prime Metal Products.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
John Ponder leads us off here in this bottom of the sixth inning. Seems like things have gotten a little bit smokier here in the last couple of minutes. Wind picking up a little bit as well. Perhaps that playing a factor as it's blowing straight in from left field. It's going to be tough for right-handed hitters to leave the yard, as the first pitch to him misses for ball 1. Carson Hake, I think his homer probably would have left even with the wind right now, as he squared that one up as about as good as you can. North Dakota State player, as that one will miss low and the count goes to 2-0. Broadcaster for the Spuds, Santina Zito, saying that his slow start to the season doesn't indicate how good he can be. As you can see with that swing, he's got a great swing and can hit for contact and power, and can also get it done in the field after that leaping line drive catch earlier in the bottom half of that 5th inning. But a quick 3-0 count here now to Ponder, as Holtzclaw will try and rein it in. The 3-0. Misses low and away, ball 4. It's the second walk for Ponder. He's 1 for 1 with a pair of walks. And make that another for Max Holtzclaw, as that's how the inning will start off. 3rd walk for the man on the mound. And now some action in the Spuds bullpen as some arms get ready. Nate Schwartz will come up to the plate here. He's 1 for 2 today, a single, a run, and a strikeout in this one. As the wind continues to blow in pretty vigorously. Pick off to first base. Ponder dives back in. He is safe, though. As we'll see if he's on the move. Stole a base in the 2nd, but didn't have to in the 4th after the single, and then the 2 RBI double brought him in. Schwartz watches this one miss low, and it's ball 1. So he starts ahead in the count as well. One 1-0 pitch now from the righty, comes home. This one's shot foul out right side. And that one hits the stands. In the surprise of everybody, it looks like it bounced off something back there. You can see all the people in the crowd do the Wii bowling jump around as they all turn their heads in surprise. Another pickoff as they're keeping an eye on Ponder over there at first base. And Schwartz will await the 1-1 home. Ponder takes his lead and will take off for second here. Swung on and missed. The throw down nowhere close, so Ponder will slide in safely with a stolen bag, but the count moves to 1-2 on Nate Schwartz. And is the second stolen base for Ponder, and he is now moving up in that stolen base category for the Pioneers, as that is his 14th, tied for Smelko with second place after Tyler Davis took control of that first place spot. 1-2 home now to Schwartz. The pitch swung on and missed. No, tipped at the plate and out of the glove of catcher Danielwitz, so he'll get to see another. As the count remains 1-2. And the smoke continues to blow through. Wind coming in straight from left again. 320 in left field, as well as 320 in right. One of the shorter fields here in the Expedition League. 1-2 home. This one, an attempted breaking ball that Holtzclaw couldn't get on top of. Leaves it upstairs, so the count will even at 2-2. And make that the 104th pitch. 105th for the man on the mound, as the count's even at 2-2. Schwartz trying to drive in a run here, with the Pios leading 5-3. That one misses upstairs. It's ball 3, and the count will run full now, 3-2. We've already seen a couple of stolen third bases tonight. We'll see if Ponder's on the move on this 3-2 pitch. Schwartz will see this one, dribble it out to the third base side. Going to be a tough place charging is Hake. He'll fire to first in time, as it'll move Ponder up to third base, and it's a productive out number 1. And Schwartz moves an insurance run 90 feet from the plate, and Kellen Rutz will return to the dish. Rutz 1 for 2 with his 2 RBI double in his last at-bat, which was scorched off the bat, but on a line towards left fielder Cam Grant, who didn't see it well off the bat, And once it was about halfway through its trajectory, he finally started moving back and watched it sail over his head into the wall. First pitch here to Rutz is swung on and missed. Nice breaker, moves the count to 0-1. And as Holtzclaw continues to throw here. Again, had a complete game in his last outing. As the 0-1 home in the dirt blocked and kept in front by Danielewicz, keeps Ponder at bay as the count goes to 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 now to Rutz. This one swung on and missed for strike two. Holtzclaw in the driver's seat. Yes, he'll look for a big out number two, trying to leave that runner stranded on third. Time called as Rutz steps out before the important 1-2 pitch. Holtzclaw ended up throwing 136 pitches in his last outing in that complete game shutout. The 1-2 home here is shot out to left field again. Left fielder, another bad read on it, and will drop it in left field. The run will score. Kellen Rutz takes off for second and will be in there at the second base bag after driving in a run. That one will likely be ruled an error, as the left fielder, Cam Grant, again couldn't see it off the bat and had to make a late break on it and could not adjust in time. Watched it bounce out of his glove to put Rutz on second base.
Back to the top of the order for your Pioneers.
So turn things over to the top of the order. Eric Smelko looking to reach base for the first time tonight. 2 ground outs and a sac fly, and this one watches the first pitch miss high and away, ball 1. As he will start ahead in the count. The bullpen action beginning to wrap up as Holtzclaw remains in the game. And he is up to 110 pitches in this one. The 1-0 home. This one swung on, hit to the right side. First baseman Grabansky takes it to the first base bag, but it moves the runner 90 feet closer. Rutz up to third with 2 outs now, and Cade McGee returns to the plate. So McGee had the ground out RBI in his last at bat. Prior to that, reached on an error, and prior to that, singled in that one. And he will try and drive in that runner out there at third. This one misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 6-3 ball game here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium with run number 7, 90 feet from the plate in Kellen Rutz. As the count starts 1-0 now to McGee, and Holtzclaw out of the stretch comes home. That one up and in, misses, and spinning out of the way is McGee to move the count to 2-0. As that one will miss low and in as well. Ball 3, 3 straight balls to the 2-hole hitter. With Alex Zerfus in the on-deck circle looking for his first hit in this one. Has walked and grounded out twice to this point. The 3-0 home. That one misses, ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk for Holtzclaw. And that will bring the head coach, Dalen Dobish, to the steps. Maybe not. Decides to stay in the dugout and is hoping his guy can get out of this bottom of the 6th inning. And he'll go up against Alex Zerfus with the opportunity to do that.
Gonzaga University, Alex Zerfus.
Left fielder from Gonzaga, formerly of Saddleback College. California native. We'll see an 0-0 here. Swing and shoot this one down the line and right. Long way to run for the right fielder. Keeps going. Dives. Did he catch it? He did not, and they're going to say it is a fair ball. Wow, 2 runs are going to score. Diving into foul territory is what it looked like. But the home plate umpire says it's a fair ball. Well, maybe not. What is going on out here on the field? It's a 6-3 ball game. Everybody is returning to their positions. As Kellen Rutz heads to the dugout, the home plate umpire signaled that it was down. And they're going to send everybody back to their positions and say it was a foul ball. It looked like the right fielder, Kane Ross, came down with it, but the home plate umpire signaled that it had hit the ground. Just a no-catch signal, but did not signal if it was fair or foul. Holtzclaw is irate out there on the mound. But it will just go as a confusing strike number 1 to Alex Zerfus, and everybody will return. So conversation still continues between catcher Daniowicz and the home plate umpire as Holtzclaw returns to the rubber and Zerfus steps in. It is an 0-1 count. Cade McGee still on first base. Kellen Rutz still on third. As here comes the next home from the righty. This one shot out towards short. Denny fields on the backhand, fires to first base, and Grabansky fields for out number 3. So the Pios add another run after an error from left fielder Cam Grant, and it is now 6-3 on the West Coast scoreboard, as that is likely the end of the night for Max Holtzclaw. He returns to the dugout, and we head to the 7th inning as Simrot returns to the mound. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
The Zone at Scottsbluff Screen Printing is your headquarters for banners, business cards, uniforms, t-shirts, jackets, and all your sports gear. All of us at Scottsbluff Screen Printing are very proud to be a part of this valley for over 20 years, and we stand behind all of our products. If you can dream it up, Scottsbluff Screen Printing can make it happen. When you need to customize anything for your team, business, or just yourself, Scottsbluff Screen Printing is the answer. For embroidery, screen printing, or anything else you can dream of, Scottsbluff Screen Printing at 1813 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
When you decide to sell your car, there are so many more options than ever before. Do not overlook Team Auto Center as a top-rated buyer for your old vehicle. No need to trade it in on a new one. Team Auto Center will give you a fair market price for your vehicle with no expectation of you purchasing from us. Come experience the difference at Team Auto Center or visit us online at teamautocenter.net.
Dooley Oil has been providing great service since 1968. Located at 2475 10th Street in Gearing, they are your distributor for premium Shell lubricants and also carry most all other major brands. Dooley Oil is the only master distributor of Hell's Fuel Additive in Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado. Dooley Oil is your extreme diesel fuel provider for the 3-state region. Remember, delivery is available, so for all of your ag and commercial lubricant and fuel needs, trust the folks at Dooley Oil. Thank you for your patronage. Dooley Oil, committed to you.
KNEB 960 AM, and now on 100.3 FM.
Top of the 7th inning, Pios lead this one 6-3, and Jonathan Simrot remains in the game after a stellar outing to this point. All 3 runs scored on the 3-run home run from Carson Hake. Outside of that, it has been really nothing going for the Spuds. 6 strikeouts for Simrot, and he will pitch to the 6, 7, 8 in the order, starting with catcher Lucas Daniowicz. And this is the part of the order that's hurt him. All 5 hits for the Spuds in this one have come from the 6, 7, 8. And this one is another hit, lined over the glove of Kellen Rutz and into the right center gap. Rounding first, but holding up there is Daniowicz. And he'll pull in with 3 singles on the day, his 3rd to lead off this 7th. And that will bring up Kane Ross, who's also 2 for 2 with a pair of hits. So the 1 through 5 in the order and the 9 have accounted for all of the strikeouts. And only one of those batters has reached. It was on a hit by pitch to the leadoff man, Ronnie McBride, in the first at bat of the game. Meanwhile, Danielwitz, Ross, and Hake have been keeping the team in the game. As here comes a 1-0 now. And it's fouled away to the right side off the bat of Ross. Again, the catcher 3 for 3. And the right fielder 2 for 2. And the 3-run scoring after a 3-run bomb from the batter in the on-deck circle, Hake. This one hit out towards third, chance at 2, flip to second for 1, throw on to first, not in time, but a nice play from Cade McGee to get the lead runner. And Simrod has his first out between a 6 or 7 hole hitter and the first out in this 7th. So 1 out, the runner on first now, Kane Ross, as he'll take his lead. And the man coming to the plate, Carson Hake. Coming off of his long 3-run home run in his last at bat. First pitch to him from Simrod, no, pick off to first, and diving back in safely is Ross. For Carson Hake, the third baseman out of North Dakota State. That is now his 3rd home run of the season and his 14th, 15th, and 16th RBIs. That one drops in for strike 1, and Simrod starts ahead. As temperatures have cooled off here in Gering with that breeze blowing in. Pios out to a 6-3 lead. Simrod looking for the final 2 outs of the inning. Gets a foul tip over the screen to move it to 0-2 now. And the third baseman is in the hole. Outside of those 3 home runs, Carson Hake is batting 190 in 100 at-bats. Has 19 hits entering tonight. Trying to turn things around this summer during the final stretch. As runner takes off here, this one thrown down to second, good throw, tag is not in time. Kellen Retz thought he had him on the back as he slid in, but Kane Ross will be safe, and somehow that pitch was a ball. That one looked like it was right down the middle. A perfect executed breaking ball, and instead of the strikeout, it's a 1-2 count. And Simrod will have to try again. Runner on second base, 1 away. And the righty will deliver. That one in the dirt, gets away. Runner's going to take off. The throw down to third is not in time. Heads up base running from Kane Ross as he scoots up to third on the ball in the dirt. And will now be 90 feet from the plate here. Two count to Carson Hake. Simrod trying to put him away here in this 6-3 ball game. Swung on, fouled off. So we'll do it again. So Simrod will try again with a 2-2 pitch. This one home in the dirt again, blocked by English, keeps the runner at bay, but the count runs full 3-2. Again, that first stolen base from Kane Ross, I'll have to watch it back. And you all are welcome to, and tell me in the chat if I'm wrong, but it looked like it was a perfect breaking ball down the middle. Perhaps with English popping up and firing down to second, might have blocked it from the home plate umpire, but instead of strike 3, now a 3-2 count, and this one's tipped back. And so we'll have another as the pitch count continues to rise for Simrod. He is now up to 108 pitches. Trying to get out of this 7th. He'll bring another 3-2. This one misses outside, ball 4. And that might be the end of the line for Jonathan Simrod after the one-out walk as Antonio Garcia walks out to the mound. And we'll see what the conversation is. He points to the bullpen, and there will be a new arm. Brandon Haston will enter into the game for the Pios with runners on the corners, 1 out in this top of the 7th. Great starting outing from Jonathan Simrod as he gets the applause from the fans and the high fives from his dugout. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, Haston will pitch in a tough jam here. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB as the Pios lead 6-3.
Hi, I'm Austin Dillon, Fleet Manager at Fremont Ford in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. I encourage all farmers, ranchers, and business owners to get in touch with me if you are looking for a new vehicle. We have specific programs through Ford that can save you a drastic amount of money on your new purchase. It would be my pleasure to discuss these savings with you. There's no better time to purchase a new work truck or personal vehicle than right now. Please get in touch with me by calling the dealership at 308-635-3701. I look forward to helping you on your new purchase.
When you decide to sell your car, there are so many more options than ever before. Do not overlook Team Auto Center as a top-rated buyer for your old vehicle. No need to trade it in on a new one. Team Auto Center will give you a fair market price for your vehicle with no expectation of you purchasing from us. Come experience the difference at Team Auto Center or visit us online at teamautocenter.net.
Dooley Oil has been providing great service since 1968. Located at 2475 10th Street in Gering, they are your distributor for premium Shell lubricants and also carry most all other major brands. Dooley Oil is the only master distributor of Howell's fuel additive in Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado. Dooley Oil is your extreme diesel fuel provider for the 3-state region. Remember, delivery is available, so for all of your ag and commercial lubricant and fuel needs, trust the folks at Dooley Oil. Thank you for your patronage. Dooley Oil, committed to you.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
So the first pitching change of the day brings Brandon Haston in, first out early for the Pioneers in this one, as he'll try and pitch in this tough situation. With runners on the corners and 1 away here in this top of the 7th. He will face the 9-1-2 starting with Joey Grabanski. Yes, Haston has been one of the better relievers for the Pioneers this season, but has struggled in his last couple of relief outings. His last one here at home was against the Sabre Dogs through 1 inning and allowed a grand slam, 4 earned runs crossed on 3 hits, 3 walks, and a pair of strikeouts. And then his most recent outing against the Sunfish was a good one. He got 1.2 and was 1 out away from closing things out, as this one gets away from the catcher, a passed ball, scoots the runner up to second, and that breaks up the double play. Now, runners at second and third for the Spuds with 1 away. .2 innings for Haston against the Sunfish. 1 infield hit, a walk, and a strikeout in the 7 batters that he faced. Yes, here comes the 1-1. Or excuse me, 1-0. That one misses, and it's a 2-0 count. And exited in that one because he was sick. Something that I can relate to. It was a hot one in Sioux Falls, and perhaps the heat got to him. As the 2-0 home misses upstairs, that's ball 3, and it's a 3-0 start to the 9-hole hitter Grabanski with the top of the order in the on-deck circle. Grabanski is the tying run at the plate. Haston looks out to second, comes home, the 3-0. That one will find the zone, and the 3-0 turns to 3-1. Outside of the last 2 outings against the Sabre Dogs and Spuds for Haston, he's been really good. 8 earned runs combined in those 2 outings. Outside of that, only 3. The 3-1 misses low, ball 4. No, catches the bottom of the zone. So the count will go full now, 3-2, as Haston works his way back in. And we will see a payoff from the Douglasville, Georgia native. As the lefty stares home, looks out to second and delivers. Swung on and missed. Good fastball, sits down Grabansky, and the strikeout is out number 2 with runners still on second and third. Top of the order at the plate, it's Ronnie McBride, who is 0 for 2 tonight, has grounded out, flown out, and been hit by a pitch in this one. And it's up to him to extend the inning with 2 away as the Pios look to leave those runners stranded and head to the bottom of the 7th with a 3-run lead. Wind continues to blow in here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. First pitch home to McBride, cuts inside, and it is ball 1 to the leadoff center fielder. Haston this season a 3-0 record, 4.12 ERA. Only 1 start this season, but 24 innings of work and 35 strikeouts for him. As that one misses off the plate, and once again, Haston starts a batter 2-0. McBride with 27 RBIs for the Spuds this year. As that one will just miss outside, and the count will go to 3-0 to the dismay of the fans in attendance. And Haston will have to fight back once again from down 3-0. That one will find the zone, move it to 3-1. So excuse me, no, Ronnie McBride with 9 RBIs on the season. 27 walks. And 51 runs. Chance to drive in some here, and that one will catch the zone. Ronnie McBride doesn't like it, but once again, the count runs full 3-2, and a big pitch to come for Brandon Haston. Looking to get out of this top of the 7th scoreless 3-2 home in the dirt, and gets away from English. The runner's going to come in and score after English can't block it, and it will move it to 6-4 on the walk and wild pitch. Scooting up to third base is Carson Hake, so it will be runners on the corners.
Next batter for the Spuds from North Dakota State
once again, with Noah Denny coming up to the plate. He's 0 for 3 tonight. First pitch home from Haston. That one misses high and away, ball 1. And 3 batters faced, 3 1-0 starts for the man on the mound. And he'll try and lock back in. For Denny, a 343 average. And talk of an intentional walk. So they started sending him to first base, but then they pulled him back. So a miscommunication between the Pios dugout and the umpire, or perhaps Jake English. As here comes a 1-0 now. That one misses high and away, ball 2, and another 2-0 count from the lefty. As Haston will try and fight from behind once again and try and find the strike zone. Good infield defensively of Cade McGee, Jared Mazzaferro, Kellen Rutz, and Tyler Davis. Here comes the 2-0. That one finds the zone, and the count moves to 2-1. Denny again out of North Dakota State. And 2 starts, 22 appearances this year. Swings and misses at this one, and the count evens up at 2-2. 4 hits and 25 at-bats, 4 runs.
All right, Pios fans,
in his freshman season after COVID. Also had 2 starts in his true freshman season 2020. Haston will pick off the first before the 2-2 home and send the runner back.
All right, Pios fans, let's try that again.
So the lefty returns to the mound and will go out of the stretch. Looks to first base, comes set out of the stretch. 2-2, swung on and missed. Brandon Haston picks up the strikeout and Noah Denny. It is his second strikeout, and he avoids any more damage and gets out of this top of the 7th with a 2-run lead. Pios lead 6-4 as it's time to stretch here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. We head to the bottom of the 7th with a 2-run Pios lead on the West Coast scoreboard. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
Hi, I'm Austin Dillon, Fleet Manager at Fremont Ford in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. I encourage all farmers, ranchers, and business owners to get in touch with me if you are looking for a new vehicle. We have specific programs through Ford that can save you a drastic amount of money on your new purchase. It would be my pleasure to discuss these savings with you. There's no better time to purchase a new work truck or personal vehicle than right now. Please get in touch with me by calling the dealership at 308-635-3701. I look forward to helping you on your new purchase.
Marker Ag has been providing consistent quality with the best and guaranteed nutrition from Purina and Lindner's Feeds. Our show feed brands have not only proven their quality through many local and national winners, but have also helped us to get to know you, the Valley's best and brightest. From those who are just starting to those who are looking to try something new, we have the experience and expertise to help you reach your goals for both commercial and show livestock. From the show ring to the sale ring, from the purple ribbons to the pastures, Marker Ag is run for you by people like you. We're located right next to El Chorrito, so stop in today so that we can get to know you better.
Brandon is super pumped about Runza.
Runza is so sweet.
Especially all their desserts.
Oh, those are the sweetest.
Chocolate, vanilla, and twist ice cream cones, 4 flavors of shakes, chocolate chip cookies, and ice cream sandwiches.
Literally sweet.
Oh, I love your enthusiasm.
Well, I love Runza.
So sweet of you. Come satisfy your sweet tooth. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back now, bottom of the 7th inning on the other side of the stretch. It is Henry Clark in to replace Max Holtzclaw, and there's the dugout dancing again, enjoying every time we touch. Eric Smelko leading the way with the fist bumps as they're just having fun out there and enjoying a 2-run lead, 6-4 here in game 1 of the 3-game series between the Spuds and Pios. Pios coming into this one at 36-19, while the Spuds come in at 24-32. But both teams 3.5 games out of first place in their respective divisions. As the new arm into the game is Henry Clark for the Spuds. He has had 10 outings out of relief this year for Canyon County.
Leading out for your Pios from the University of Kansas, Jake English.
As the first pitch home to English is swung on and skied out into shallow right field. Right fielder points up and the first baseman is underneath it. It's Grabansky who pulls in the first out. English is retired, now 0 for 4 on the afternoon. But really should be 1 for 4 to this point after the stellar play from third baseman Carson Hake robbed him of a single or potentially extra bases in the 5th inning. And Henry Clark has his first out. He'll face Tyler Davis here, who's 1 for 3 on the afternoon.
Fresno State University, Tyler Davis.
As Clark sets out of the stretch and comes home. That one will miss. The count goes to 1-0. Clark, a 1-1 record, 10.02 ERA and 23.1 innings of work this year. Has faced this Pioneer squad twice, as this one will catch the outside corner. Henry Clark from college.
Make my day.
Assuming he goes to school. He's not listed at any university, so that's why we were all kind of scrambling for it. Regardless, he's got the first out of the inning and a 1-1 count here to Tyler Davis. The righty comes home, and this one finds the zone. Good fastball moves it to 1-2. But not a lot of success for Clark against these Pioneers in his first outing July 4th. Could not get an out. 4 runs against, 2 earned in that one. And then 1 inning on July 14th allowed 4 more runs. All of those earned, though. Davis fouls this one away and will stay alive at 1-2. A spooky night sky here in Gering, Nebraska. You would think it is in the fall, Halloween type season. with all this smoke blowing through. It's hazy, a little foggy out there under the lights. Davis trying to hit one out of sight. 1-2 home. Nice breaking ball, but just misses the inside corner. And it evens the count at 2-2. That one cut from inside on Davis's body to just inside that plate. Yes, Clark, looking for the second out of the inning, will come home with a 2-2. Good fastball there, swung on and missed, and Davis is struck out for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down for Henry Clark out of relief, and that will bring Jared Mazzaferro to the plate. Mazzaferro 1 for 3 today, a RBI single.
Next batter for your Pios from Ohlone Junior College, Jared Mazzaferro.
That one fouled away from Mazzaferro. He'll start behind in the count 0-1. And Mazzaferro will see another, as the right-handed hitter will watch this one break just too low. So the count will even up at 1-1. Clark, we have just received word, is from Northwest Nazarene University out of Melba High School in Idaho. Just graduated in 2021 and will be another Nighthawk and teammates with a couple of guys on this roster. Here comes the 1-1. That one fouled away. Good pitch on the outer half and tipped at the plate from Mazzaferro as he's behind 1-2. And Clark will return to the mound looking for the final out of what would be a 1-2-3 inning out of relief. Pios 6 runs on 8 hits, no errors. Meanwhile, the Spuds 4 runs on 6 hits and 2 errors in this one. As Henry Clark comes set out of the stretch and will bring home a 1-2 pitch. Well, maybe not. He'll step off after having to stare in for the signs, couldn't get him. So he'll try again. And Mazzaferro will step in once again. Looking for his second hit of the afternoon, the 1-2 home to the shortstop. Fastball high and away, misses to even the count at 2 apiece. And Mazzaferro will get to see another at the plate. He's got John Ponder in the on-deck circle, who has reached every time tonight. A single in his first at-bat, then a pair of walks. A pair of stolen bases and a pair of runs in this one. 2-2 count, 2 away. Clark stares home and comes set to bring the pitch. Nice pitch there. It's shot out towards third on the ground, fielded by Denny and fired to first. Once again, he beats Mazzaferro by a step in time to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the new arm, Henry Clark, as we head now to the 8th. Pios lead 6-4. And Brandon Haston will return out there to try and keep things where they are. You're listening to Pios Baseball on KDB. Stay with us.
I have some great news for homeowners. Today's mortgage rates are near historic lows, and now is an ideal time to refinance your home at a lower rate. Refinancing gives you options to improve your home, consolidate debt, or lower your monthly payments. We don't know how long these low rates will last or when they will be this low again. So call Jennifer today at 308-220-0503 for a free refinance consultation.
Castle & Cook Mortgage, LLC, NMLS ID 1251. Jennifer Brianne Urdialis, loan originator, NMLS ID 1059626. This is not a commitment to make a loan. Not all who apply will qualify. Equal housing lender.
Good luck, Western Nebraska Pioneers, from the A. Elliott Law Office. A. Elliott Law is located at the Railway Office Plaza on the corner of Railway Street and Avenue B in Scottsbluff, Suite C110. Needing legal counsel for criminal law, juvenile law, real estate, estate planning, probate and domestic, and family law? Call Audrey Long today for an appointment. 633-5294. A. Elliott Law supports the Western Nebraska Pioneers.
Rainbow!
Be the envy of the neighborhood with the new Green Mountain Grill from High Plains Spas and Recreation. In addition to Green Mountain Grills, High Plains Spas and Recreation also has the pellets, cooking spices, rib racks, smoking shelves, covers, and other accessories, as well as replacement parts. If they don't have what you need, they could get it. Yep, get a Green Mountain Grill and be that neighbor that's always admired for the wonderful, yummy barbecue smells. High Plains Spas and Recreation, open 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, 1725 East Overland in Scottsbluff.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We're back for the top of the 8th inning. The Spuds down to their final 6 outs in this one as Brandon Haston returns to the mound. He'll pitch to the 3-4-5 in the order, starting with Zach Tollerman. The 3-4-5 in the order accounting for 5 of the strikeouts for the Spuds tonight. And as the first pitch home is in there for strike 1. Eight total strikeouts for Canyon County and 5 from this part of the order, and that one will find the zone as well. Zach Tollerman now behind in the count 0-2, so he'll have to protect against the dangerous Haston. And the lefty can really go anywhere he wants here. 0-2 home. Fastball just misses low, and so the count will go to 1-2. Tollerman a .331 average this season, 58 hits and 175 at bats, as he watches this one dip off the plate, and the count will even at 2-2. As here comes another home from the lefty Haston. Shakes off a sign, comes home with an X. 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3. Catches the inside corner, and Tollerman goes down on strikes for the second time tonight. Once again has words for the home plate umpire as he returns to the dugout. And still chirping as he walks back to the dugout railing. And as that will be out number 1. We'll avoid getting tossed to this point, but I'm sure he's teetering the line after his pair of strikeouts. 1 away, and it brings up Cole Arnold to the plate. First pitch he sees is in there for strike 1. Again, the beer batter tonight has struck out twice, and this one is 0 for 3 with the 2 Ks and a fly out, as that one just misses, and the count will go to 1-1. The next one home, inside, misses, and it is now a 2-1 count. As Brandon Haston will try again. 2-1 to Arnold. This one tipped back to the screen, and the count goes to 2-2. And so Arnold in danger of going down on strikes for the third time tonight. Haston looking for strikeout number 4. The pitch, curveball in the dirt. We'll bring it full now, 3-2. Only 1 walk today from Jonathan Simrot, and it was the last batter he faced. As this one's popped up right side, tailing towards the fence, it will get out of play. Running out of room is the first baseman Davis, and it sails into the visitors' bullpen. So we'll have another 3-2 to come. But only that 1 walk from Simrot, another hit by pitch from him. And then for Haston to this point, 1 walk in the 4 batters that he's faced. The other 3 batters have all struck out. 3-2 count. The lefty brings the payoff. Check swing there. Did he go? He did not. It will be ball 4 and a 1-out walk. As trotting down to first base is Cole Arnold. And with 1 away, it brings up Cam Grant, who will hit here. He's 0 for 3 today with a fly out and a pair of strikeouts as well. And will have his first at bat against Brandon Haston.
Next batter for the Spuds from Skyline College, Cameron Grant.
This first pitch swung on and missed. Nice life on the fastball, moves it to 0-1. As the next home in the dirt, kicked off the foot of the home plate umpire and keeps it in front of English. As the home plate umpire will walk around for a second, try and limp off that one. Understandably so. As English will trot out to the rubber and have a quick conversation with Brandon Haston. As everyone will return to their positions and we will resume play. It is a 1-1 count now to the right-handed hitting Cam Grant. With one away, Brandon Haston looks to first, comes home. This one swung on and missed. Strike two. Good life on the fastball, and Grant has not proven he can hit it yet. Behind on those pitches, and we'll see what Haston comes back with. Taking the lead off of first base is Arnold. As the pitch home, swung on, and a little dribbler out towards second. Second baseman will tag the runner. Throw to first is in time, double play. Nice play from Kellen Rutz to apply the tag and get it out of the glove in time to get that double play, and it ends this top of the 8th inning. Pios 3 outs away, but first the bottom of the 8th as they try and add some insurance. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
Katie, remember the day you made me the happiest man alive? I asked if you wanted to live to the fullest, to wake up every morning savoring potato olays, fluffy scrambled eggs, and breakfast burritos from Taco John's, and you said,
"Get your hands off my burrito."
Oh, Katie, I love when you whisper sweet nothings.
Wake up and go with bigger, bolder, better breakfast, only at Taco John's.
Drive-thru open at 6 a.m., dining room open at 8. Taco John's, with locations in Scottsbluff, Gearing, and Bridgeport.
At Wells Fargo Advisors, we build our firm around a deep respect for planning. Our commitment to helping you plan effectively, invest wisely, and map a realistic course to your future is nowhere more evident than our Envision planning process. Put the process to work for you. We'll be with you every step of the way. For more information, call Ryan Windhorst, Senior Vice President of Investments, today at 632-7561. That's 632-7561.
With scorching hot summer temperatures, it's hard to think about staying warm this winter. Fortunately, Wesco can take those worries away with propane contracts available now to lock in your heating costs throughout the winter. Wesco has been serving our propane customers for decades with unmatched service at fair prices delivered by trained, experienced, and certified technicians. Call now for winter contract pricing options. Wesco. Service, solutions, success.
Wesco's your best value through and through. KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
We return now to the bottom of the 8th inning. Pioneers lead 6-4 here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium on 8 hits, no errors, while the Spuds 4 runs on 6 hits and 2 errors. Henry Clark remains on the mound and will wrap up his warm-ups here. As coming up to the plate for the Pioneers will be the 7-8-9 John Ponder, Nate Schwartz, and Kellen Rutz, who have been pretty good tonight. A total of 3 hits between the 3 of them. A 2 RBI double for Kellen Rutz, a single for Ponder, and a single for Schwartz, and a combined 4 runs. As Ponder will step in once again.
Leading off for your Pioneers from Georgia State University, John Ponder.
First pitch to him, that one will miss inside, ball 1. Henry Clark, a recent high school graduate, 17 years old. One of the youngest players, if not the youngest player in the Expedition League. Went 1-2-3 against these Division I Pioneers bats. In that bottom of the 7th, that one misses, so the count goes to 2-0. And Ponder will be ahead against Clark. Again, the Pioneers trying to add a little bit of insurance, lead by 2, and are 3 outs away from another win here. Trying to extend the win streak to 3 and win 5 of their last 6. Yes, here comes the 2-0. Misses inside, it's ball 3. And John Ponder finds himself ahead once again, looking for his 3rd walk of the afternoon. Henry Clark will have to try and find the zone to battle back. 3-0. That one will do just that, as the first strike of the at-bat is a fastball that catches the top of the zone. It's now 3-1 to Ponder, and we'll see if he has the green light at the plate. I would think so. As Clark comes set and comes home with a 3-1. Swung on and shot out into the left center gap. That's a base hit. Ponder digging out of the box will round first and hold up there. He's got himself his second hit of the afternoon. A smoked single into left center field, and he'll be on to open up this bottom of the 8th with nobody out and Nate Schwartz at the plate. Happy to see Ponder doing well.
Maloney Junior College, Nate Schwartz.
As Nate Schwartz comes up, is 1 for 3 in this one, a single and a run. Outside of that, a strikeout and a ground out. This one swung on, popped up right side. First baseman Grabanski into foul territory in front of his dugout. Will pull it in for out number 1. And Schwartz, his line will move to 1 for 4 now, and it brings up the 9-hole hitter Kellen Rutz to the plate.
Now at bat from Yakima Valley College, Kellen Rutz.
Kellen Rutz gets another chance to hit. Again, he's reached twice tonight. The 2 RBI double and stolen bag, and a run in that 4th inning. Ponder takes off here, pitch outside, and no chance at a throw as the fastball forced Danielewicz to have to reach out. Couldn't get a clean grip on it for a transition. And advancing to second with his 3rd stolen base of the afternoon is John Ponder. He'll have to count it up. That is the 7th stolen base of the afternoon for Pioneers. As they've been moving it on the base paths, it's a 1-0 pitch to Kellen Rutz, but it'll step out before it can be delivered. And now return to the batter's box as Clark will try again. Top of the order in the on-deck circle, and Eric Smelko looking for his first hit of the afternoon, or the night at this point. As the 1-0 to Rutz is now shot out into left center field. Long way to run. It's going to drop in for a base hit. They're going to hold Ponder at third base as the throw in is up the first base line. But it's another hit for Kellen Rutz, his 2nd. And it puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away for Eric Smelko. Eric Smelko batting from the left side once again, but we'll see his first at bat against Henry Clark here after going 0 for 3 against Holtzclaw. Did have an RBI sacrifice fly against him in that 4th inning.
Smelko.
Yes, you'll see an 0-0 now from Clark. Rutz with his lead. This one home, swung on, popped high out of play behind the plate for strike 1. Once again, it ricochets off the awning over the press box and reserve. And the count will go to 0-1. Pick off to first base, diving back in, not in time. Kellen Rutz caught napping. Had a big lead over there, and what a move from Henry Clark as he fires to Grabanski. And diving back, Kellen Rutz is tagged out for the 2nd out of the inning. Once again, you see the frustration from Antonio Garcia. Really wanted that insurance run and had a big opportunity with only 1 out. But now Smelko will have to do it with a hit with 2 away here. 0-1 count. Ponder leading off of third base. The righty delivers. Nice breaker right there, and that moves the count to 0-2. And Smelko will have to protect, and Henry Clark will look to get out of this inning unscathed. Oh-2 pitch. Clark springs to the belt, comes home. This one, good fastball, just misses a tad off the plate. And the count goes to 1-2 now on Smelko. Six to 4 ball game. Pioneers lead. And Smelko will try and change that here. Clark stares in for a little bit too long and will step off before returning to the rubber. Eric Smelko getting into his routine, returns to his stance, and we'll see a 1-2 pitch from the 17-year-old Henry Clark. Righty comes set and comes home. The pitch. Nice breaker there, but it stays too far outside and evens it at 2 apiece. Inning started off with a John Ponder single. Stole second base. The pop out from Nate Schwartz was followed by a single from Kellen Rutz, but he was picked off at first base. So we have a runner at third base and 2 away for Eric Smelko. Pitch home from Clark. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Good fastball and on the outer half. And it gets the chase of Eric Smelko. So the Pios leave an important insurance run stranded at third base. But head back out for the top of the 9th. 3 outs away from victory. Brandon Haston will take the rubber and face the 6, 7, 8 in the order, trying to wrap things up here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KDB. Stay with us.
Wonderful warmer weather, sunshine, and blue skies bring new life, growth, and so much beauty along with it. Get out and make new memories this summer. Enjoy the great outdoor activities available to us right outside our back door, including walking, biking, hiking, running, fishing, camping, and more. Take time this summer to enjoy all the good life has to offer in the Panhandle of Nebraska. And remember to wear sunscreen. This message is brought to you by Prime Metal Products.
The Zone at Scottsbluff Screen Printing is your headquarters for banners, business cards, uniforms, t-shirts, jackets, and all your sports gear. All of us at Scottsbluff Screen Printing are very proud to be a part of this valley for over 20 years, and we stand behind all of our products. If you can dream it up, Scottsbluff Screen Printing can make it happen. When you need to customize anything for your team, business, or just yourself, Scottsbluff Screen Printing is the answer. For embroidery, screen printing, or anything else you can dream of, Scottsbluff Screen Printing at 1813 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
At Team GMC, we promise you cannot buy the wrong vehicle. We want our customers to feel confident in their purchase decision. Most vehicles come with a 7-day, 500-mile, no questions asked guarantee. That's right. Most vehicle purchases come with a 7-day, 500-mile, no questions asked guarantee. Team GMC. No games, no gimmicks. You just can't buy the wrong vehicle. Team GMC in Scottsbluff. Shop online right now at teamautocenter.net. GMC. We are professional grade.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
First pitch home now to Lucas Daniel, which misses for ball 1, and the count goes to 1-0. As Brandon Haston will come home with an even 1-1, shakes off a couple of signs and winds to deliver. This one swung on high, chopper out towards first. Davis fields in fair territory and takes it to the bag for the first out. And it puts the Pios 2 outs away from victory here in game 1.
Next batter for the Spuds from Cuesta College, Kane Ross.
This one swung on and fouled back, so the count goes to 0-1. As Kane Ross will start behind in the count. He is 2 for 3 tonight, but has reached in every at-bat, a pair of singles and a run, and then reached on the fielder's choice and came around to score as well. So make that 2 runs, as that one will even the count at 1-1. As this one's now shot out into center field, and it'll drop in for a base hit. A 1-out single off the bat of Kane Ross, make that his 3rd of the afternoon. And a 3 for 4 day for the right fielder brings the tying run to the plate in Carson Hake, who had that mammo 3-run shot in the 5th.
Next batter from North Dakota State University, Carson Hake.
Aston's pitch home here catches the zone and starts ahead on Carson Hake, 0-1. He flew out to left field his first at bat, then hit that bomb over the left center gap to score the first 3 runs of the game for the Spuds, and was walked against Simrod in the 7th. It was the last batter that Simrod faced. This is his first time against Brandon Haston. And is the count now even at 1-1. This one in the dirt misses, and the count goes to 2-1. So now a 2-1 count. Haston delivers home. This fastball catches the outside corner, and the count evens at 2-2. And the fans getting into it here. Double play could win it for the Pioneers. Haston looking for another strikeout. He's already up to 3 in this one. Pioneers pitching with 9 strikeouts on the day. Here comes the 2-2. This one shot out into center field and deep. Smelko back to the track, to the wall. It's gone. Carson Hake comes through in the clutch. His second home run of the day, make it 5 RBIs for the third baseman. And it is a tie 6-6 ball game here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. So make that a 2-home run day for Carson Hake. And it's down to their final 2 outs. The Spuds have tied it here in this top of the 9th, and we're level at 6. That brings up the 9-hole hitter, Joey Grabansky. And he'll swing through the first pitch for strike 1. Haston's 0-1 to the plate. This one swung on, fouled out of play, and he's quickly ahead 0-2. It'll be Cade McGee, Alex Zerfus, and Jake English to come up to the plate in the bottom of the 9th. If Haston can keep it scoreless here and find the final 2 outs, 0-2. Curveball misses upstairs, and the count will go to 1-2. Big time at bat from Carson Hake, who's now 2 for 3 on the day with 5 RBIs and a pair of runs after his 2 homers. Fastball misses here, and the count goes to 2-2 on Grabansky, who has just as much pop at the plate, but is 0 for 3 tonight with a pair of strikeouts. This one swung on and lined back to the pitcher as Brandon Haston gets it to the glove and fires on to first for out number 2. So top of the order up at the plate, it's Ronnie McBride, who's 0 for 2 in this one, has been hit by a pitch and walked, grounded out, flown out, and has also been caught stealing on the base paths. He'll come up with 2 away in this top of the 9th. As the lefty Haston's first pitch in goes behind him. That one just misses the spot a little bit to the other side of the right-handed batter McBride, and the count goes to 1-0. Noah Denny on the on-deck circle is 0 for 4 tonight with a strikeout. As this one swung on and popped up on the infield. Second baseman Kellen Rutz works his way underneath it, adjusts and falls down, but brings it in for the final out of the inning. So a 2-run home run from Carson Hake levels it here in the top of the 9th, but the Pios still a chance to win it as we head to the bottom half It's walk-off or bust for the Western Nebraska Pioneers as Cade McGee, Alex Zerfus, and Jake English are due up. You're not going to want to miss it. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on KNEB.
Have you heard how amazing the deals are at Kohl's right now? Because it's unreal. You can shop the best active stuff from the biggest brands. I got 25% off Nike sneakers for me, 25% off Adidas shorts and tees for the kids, and Under Armour gear for my husband for under $40. I even got some Kohl's cash. So yeah, I'm for sure going back for round 2. I mean, how could I not? Select styles, Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour coupons do not apply. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Progressive Motorcycle presents Road Wisdom from the Motor. Half motorcycle. The road is everything you want it to be. Everything. As long as what you want is road. To ride your motorcycle on. Progressive Motorcycle also presents basic policy starting at $79 a year. Progressive Motorcycle, for those who were born to ride. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Annual premium for basic liability policy is not available in all states.
It's been called the new socialism, the goals of which are universal basic income, free health care, free college, and more. Now, Rob Schmidt is on Newsmax pushing back on the new socialism and Joe Biden's proposed trillions in spending. Watch Rob Schmidt tonight and find out the real dangers of socialism. Newsmax is on all major cable systems or for free on streaming systems like Roku, Samsung, LG, Pluto, Zumo, and more. More than 30 million Americans watch Newsmax for news they can trust.
KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Welcome back to the Logos broadcast booth in Oregon Trail Park Stadium. It is a 6-6 ball game. After the 2-run home run from Carson Hake tied it in the top of the 9th, the Pios have the chance to win it against Henry Clark here in this bottom half. Cade McGee will lead it off for the Pioneers.
Leading off for your Pioneers here at the bottom of the 9th from Gonzaga University.
Spuds at 6 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors, and the Pios 6 runs on 8 hits, no errors. McGee swinging at the first pitch, it's fair. Down the left field line, it looks like it'll be extra bases. McGee rounds first, takes off for second, the throw in's a good one. The tag not in time. Cade McGee, a leadoff double to kick off this bottom of the 9th. And the Pios are in business, winning run in scoring position as Alex Zerfus comes to the plate. Cade McGee has come up in the clutch all the time this season on the mound. And has also gotten it done at the plate. Highlighted by a 3-2, 2-out, top of the 9th, or bottom of the 9th rather, solo home run to tie the game against the Horseheads, in which the Pios walked it off 2 batters later. And that'll bring a visit to the mound. We'll see if Henry Clark will get pulled. There's no action in the Spuds bullpen. So it looks like they'll just calm down Henry Clark out there, but he'll have a tall task having to pitch to Alex Zerfus, the left fielder out of Gonzaga. And it looks like JT Walden has come out of the dugout and might bat for Tyler Davis if it gets to that point. That is Cade McGee's second hit of the day. He is 2 for 4 with that double, a single, reached on an error, and had that RBI ground out in the 4th. That wraps up the mound visit, and Zerfus comes up to the plate with a chance to win it. 5 extra base hits on the year for Alex Zerfus. The only home run for him coming against the Pier Trappers in the second series against the Trappers this year, earlier in the season. Due for a knock. The Spuds defense playing him into bunt. First baseman Joey Grabansky all the way in on the infield grass. Third baseman in as well. That's the home run hitter Carson Hake. Zerfus shows bunt, first pitch home, swings through it and misses strike 1. So that'll start Zerfus behind in the count, as this is a tough spot to bunt in with the corners so far in. We'll see if he'll swing away here. The 0-1 now from Henry Clark. Shows bunt again. This one swung on again, and again he comes up empty. 2 bunt attempts, and the count goes to 0-2. Infield corners remain in, playing the bunt, even with the 0-2 count. We'll see if Zerfus will swing away here or if he'll try and lay one down. Henry Clark looking for a huge first out in this bottom of the ninth. He'll show bunt again. 0-2, lays it down, foul. It's a strikeout. Tough at bat for Alex Zerfus in a big spot. Tries to bunt and can't get a single one in fair territory. As that will go as out number one, and the winning run still stands at second. So one away, Cade McGee at second base. Jake English at the plate looking to turn his day around, is 0 for 4. But easily could be 1 for 4 with perhaps an extra base hit after roping one to Carson Hake earlier. And they're going to intentionally walk him to bring up Mazzaferro. Runners on first and second now. It puts the double play in order. And time will be called as they're going to pinch hit Mazzaferro, or pinch hit Tyler Davis rather, for JT Walden. Well, here you go, folks. JT Walden has not had his walk-off opportunity yet, but he has been red hot as of late. He has been batting .520 over his last 6 games, 8 runs, 11 RBIs, and 5 extra base hits, including 3 home runs, a double, and a triple. Got the night off tonight, out of the starting lineup, but returns here in a huge situation to try and give his Pioneers club a win. Henry Clark looks to second and comes home. First pitch to Walden. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch low, gets the chase, and the count goes to 0-1. It's Walden here, then Mazzaferro in the on-deck circle. If the Pios cannot bring across that winning run, we'll head to extras and, of course, have the starting at second base rule for the 10th inning. As here comes the 0-1 from Clark. Swung on and missed. Another good fastball. And another pitch swung on and missed. Walden now in an 0-2 hole, as he'll have to protect at the plate. Henry Clark got 3 up, 3 down in the 7th inning. The first inning he entered. In the 8th, allowed a pair of hits and had runners on the corners, but the pickoff of Kellen Rutz killed the inning. And now trying to work out a danger once again. 1 out, runners on first and second for the Pios in a tie ball game, bottom 9. Clark looks to second, comes home. The pitch in the dirt, and the count moves to 1-2. Cade McGee has to stay out on his toes out there as well. As a wild pitch can move him 90 feet from the plate. Also 7 stolen bags for the Pioneers. I don't know if they'd risk it in this situation. Here comes another 1-2 from Clark. The pitch home. Swung on and shot foul down the first base line. A breaking ball that Walden was early on. And the count will stay at 1-2. It's been a great ball game here. Carson Hake has done everything for the Spuds in this one. 5 of the RBIs of the 6 runs that have crossed the plate have come on his home runs. A 3-run bomb and a 2-run bomb. Meanwhile, the Pioneers, their big 4th has carried the way to this point. 5 runs in that bottom of the 4th. JT Walden trying to make all the folks forget about it here. As the 1-2 comes home and misses upstairs, it evens the count now 2-2. Sacramento, California native. And Gonzaga Bulldog looking to get the job done here. Good arms in the outfield. And Cam Grant, Ronnie McBride, and Kane Ross in right. The 2-2 now from Clark. Comes home, swung on, dribbler. It gets into the infield grass. Going to be a tough play. Second baseman can't make the play. Infield single from JT Walden loads the bases as that one finds the right part of the infield grass. Diving off the mound, Henry Clark couldn't make the play. And second baseman Cole Arnold coming in on it Watch that ball die, and Walden beat it out. It's up to Jared Mazzaferro to try and win it here with the bases loaded, one away, as Antonio Garcia talks to him before stepping into the batter's box. And it'll likely be corners in. We'll see if the middle infield will be in this huge situation, as the trainer is out to look at JT Walden, is what it looks like. Walden sprinting out of the batter's box, beat that out. Seems all right walking it off over there at first base, and talking with the trainer now. Seems like he's content to run. Antonio Garcia will head over there to talk to him. And no, that's going to be the end of the night for JT Walden, as he'll walk off the field, and it looks like they'll pinch run for him. So they are going to send in a pinch runner here as Walden exits. We'll have to see what the situation is. Happy to see him walk off the field on his own. And we'll get you an update on JT as soon as we get one, as it looks like Brian Webb will pinch run.
Next batter for your Pios, from Ohlone Junior College, Jared Mazzaferro.
It brings up Jared Mazzaferro. He's 1 for 4 tonight. 2 ground outs, a fly out, and an RBI single with the infield in. 0-0 pitch to Mazzaferro. Swung on, shot out towards short. Shortstop on the backhand, comes home, but the throw is high! In the dirt, it gets away! Cade McGee crosses, and Mazzaferro walks it off, as the Pios win this one 7-6 in 9. Wow. What a ball game. A huge at-bat from JT Walden. Kellen Rutz will bring out the cooler and dump Mazzaferro, as that will be ruled an RBI single. And the kid comes up clutch. The Pios win it 7-6 in an electric ball game here at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. That falls the Pios' way. They win game 1 of the 3-game set. Back again tomorrow to take on the Spuds and try and win the series against Canyon County. Make that 3 straight for the Pios, and 5 of their last 6. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will have the Runza post-game show, recap this one, get you all the scores from elsewhere around the league, bring up our Taco John's player of the game, and then get you set up for tomorrow's broadcast. What a game here as the Pios win it 7-6. You've been listening to Pios Baseball on KNEB.
At Monument Physical Therapy, their purpose is to find the root of your problem, not to chase your symptoms. Disc and nerve pain, sports and work injuries, musculoskeletal disorders, and dizziness or balance issues are all very common, but you don't need to live with them. Monument Physical Therapy uses the most current, evidence-based, and board-certified orthopedic standards of care. Don't let months go by before getting to the source of your pain. Call them today at 308-633-5361 or visit them on Facebook.
Hydrotex Lubrication is an industry leader in high-performance motor oils, greases, and fuel improvers. Hydrotex's main priorities are to provide the best products and the most efficient and reliable service to fit the customer's application needs. For more information on how Hydrotex can help you, call Phil and Nick at 308-635-8162. Stop into our new showroom at 2860 Holiday Park Drive in Gearing and see the products and services they offer, as well as purchase any products that you need.
Details do matter, but you need to keep your eyes on the future. Let E&H handle the details. Professionals working side by side with you, offering accounting, tax planning, valuation services, and litigation support, and developing a strategy for the day you leave it all behind. Troy Hilliard, Seth Cobalt, and Lindsay Matthews are the professionals you want on your team. E&H CPAs and Management Consultants PC, 2021 Broadway, Scotts Bluff. Innovative, trusted, proven.
Life has a way of throwing unexpected events and new opportunities our way. When life goals change with time or fluctuating markets throw your plan off course, Wells Fargo Advisors' investment planning process offers the flexibility to make the adjustments you need to help you live the life you want. When life happens, we can help. For more information, call Ryan Windhorst, Senior Vice President of Investments, today at 632-7561. That's 632-7561.
You can take the trailer out of Texas, but you can't take the Texas out of the trailer. PJ Trailers are built in Texas with the same attention to detail to hold up to the hardworking professional using them. Ryan's Welding and Trailer Sales in Scottsbluff is your authorized PJ Trailer dealer with a wide variety of sizes. ATV trailers, car haulers, equipment trailers, tilt deck, and gooseneck trailers. Ryan's is also a full-service welding shop. Stop by 1110 Avenue B in Scottsbluff or call 308-575-0710.
The Christmas in July sale is going on right now at Viera Wireless, and we invite you to come in and see just how big the savings are. You'll get up to $1,000 off iPhone plus other top brands. We're your trusted local source for iPhone and iPad. So bring your family, transfer your numbers, and get an extra $200 per line. Let us take care of you by making the transfer easy and free of hassle and hidden fees. For Christmas in July savings, come visit your local Viera store today.
It's time now for the Runza postgame show, presented by Runza Restaurants. Runza makes a great stop before or after every game. Win or lose, Runza makes it all better. Now with the Runza postgame show, once again, Zach McKinstry.
Welcome to the Runza postgame show. Runza doesn't like to think of themselves as just another restaurant in town. They like to think of themselves as part of the community. Runza with locations in Scottsbluff, Gering, and Chadron. Pios, a thrilling one, walk it off here against the Canyon County Spuds in Game 1, a 7-6 victory, which featured some great starting pitching from Jonathan Simrott, going 6.1, 6 strikeouts, only allowing 4 earned, and then some great comeback stuff from Canyon County after 2 home runs, 5 RBIs for Carson Hake, keeps his team in the game, but eventually they fall on the Mazzaferro walk-off. Let's look at some of the other scores around the league. The Hastings Sodbusters took down the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks in an hour and 30-minute game, and they won 10-0 in that one. The Fremont Moo took down the Pure Trappers in a close one, 8-7 at Muller Field at home. The Mining City Tommyknockers trying to take down the Badlands Big Sticks, top of the 8th at Three Legends Field in Butte, Montana, and the Tommyknockers lead 4-3. The Spearfish Sasquatch up 9-4 over the Soares Valley Saber Dogs, bottom of the 7th in Spearfish. And the Casper Horseheads and Sioux Falls Sunfish game, I believe, was delayed due to rain. And of course, this Pios wins 7-6 here in 9. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Taco John's Player of the Game here on the Platte Valley Company and Runza postgame show.
Look like a team, work like a team with professional uniforms from Ideal Linen and Uniform. Shirts, pants, coveralls, lab coats, scrubs, cook shirts, aprons, and much more. Ideal also offers flame retardant garments and feature the Ideal Connect tracking system. So when your uniforms are sent for laundry service, they will be tracked and returned professionally, cleaned and pressed. For a free quote and to see our entire line, go to ideallinen.com or stop by 506 South Beltline Highway in Scottsbluff. Locally owned and operated for over 100 years.
Hi, I'm Austin Dillon, Fleet Manager at Fremont Ford in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. I encourage all farmers, ranchers, and business owners to get in touch with me if you are looking for a new vehicle. We have specific programs through Ford that can save you a drastic amount of money on your new purchase. It would be my pleasure to discuss these savings with you. There's no better time to purchase a new work truck or personal vehicle than right now. Please get in touch with me by calling the dealership at 308-635-3701. I look forward to helping you on your new purchase.
In certain life situations, a home equity loan can be a good idea. For most of us, our homes are our most valuable asset, an asset that can be used to help finance an education, unexpected medical expenses, or any other good reason. We make home equity loans. Stop by and see us. We're an equal housing lender. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're big on you. KNEB 960 AM and now on 100.3 FM.
Welcome back to the Runza postgame show. It's time for tonight's Taco John's Player of the Game. The Player of the Game is brought to you by Taco John's of Scottsbluff and Gering. Make Taco John's a game day tradition by unwrapping the original before or after every game. Here with the walk-off hero, Jared Mazzaferro. swinging at the first pitch in that at bat. Were you sitting on the fastball and trying to do something with it?
I was, yeah. I was just really trying to simplify my approach. You know, a big moment, stick to myself. When I go up there, I look for first pitch fastball. If I get it, I try to get on time. You know, just find barrel to the ball.
Yeah, a gritty team, and it's been that way all season. You see that 2-run home run from Carson Hake to tie the game top of the ninth. Did you still know going into the bottom of the ninth that you guys were going to win?
I did, yeah. I said it earlier in the field. These last couple of games, we've really been trying to focus on having fun, and that 2-run bomb didn't really mess with me too much because I knew we were going to get back in that dugout, try to get on as any way we can, and just have fun and get a run in.
So you see JT Walden pinch hit for Tyler Davis in front of you. Did you think that you were going to get the chance to walk it off there with JT coming up to the plate?
I was like, I'm not going to get up to the plate right now. Like this, JT's on. He's the man. He can hit all sides of everywhere to the field. No, I didn't think I was going to hit.
Well, you squared up that ball, you hit it, and the shortstop made a nice play on the backhand, and then the throw home off the lip. I don't think it would have beat him anyway, and it was ruled an RBI single in the book. So for everyone at the score, that was a line drive single off the wall to win the game. So that's what counts. How was the ice bath from Kellen?
I got a few. The first one, it was not so bad. And then the big Gatorade, the Powerade, I'm like, oh my goodness, that was freezing. I was soaking wet.
I got to say, that was probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen is Kellen wobbling with the Gatorade bottle.
Was it Kellen?
It was sprinting across the infield out there to you.
Oh my goodness.
But congratulations, Jared. Big moment, and get your team the win. That's 3 straight for the Pios coming down the stretch. What can we expect for the Pios wrapping up this regular season?
Just to stay hot. Like I said earlier, we're really just trying to have fun. You know, it's the end of the summer. It's been a long, hard, tiring summer, and the best way we can just finish off this fantastic summer is just having fun. Just focus on having fun.
All right. Well, congratulations, Jared. Thanks for coming up here, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Jared Mazzaferro, everybody, as the Pios walk it off in a big winner here, 7-6. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll wrap things up here on the Runza Postgame Show.
8-year-old Lucas Ritz had a life jacket on and the close supervision of his mother when he was killed while swimming in their marina. The boat plugged into the shore power was leaking electricity, and Lucas swam into the energized water. His father urges everyone to learn from their tragedy and help keep water recreation safe.
Electrocuted in the water from a leaky boat while touching absolutely nothing. Please, please educate yourself about electric shock drowning.
See their story at safeelectricity.org. Brought to you by Chimney Rock, Roosevelt Public Power Districts, your Touchstone Energy partners.
Dooley Oil has been providing great service since 1968. Located at 2475 10th Street in Gering, they are your distributor for premium Shell lubricants and also carry most all other major brands. Dooley Oil is the only master distributor of Hell's Fuel Additive in Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado. Dooley Oil is your extreme diesel fuel provider for the 3-state region. Remember, delivery is available, so for all of your ag and commercial lubricant and fuel needs, trust the folks at Dooley Oil. Thank you for your patronage. Dooley Oil, committed to you.
Hi, I'm Kathy Birch from Van Newkirk Real Estate. Van Newkirk Real Estate is more than a realtor. We're your helping hand of knowledge when it comes to the investment you'll make buying that perfect home. We help you discover what's right for you and your financial situation. Whether you need commercial, residential, farm property, no one will compare to the service we're about to give you. Call one of our agents today at 632-8700 for the best real estate help possible, and we're happy to show you that service is what we sell.
KNEB 960 AM, and now on 100.3 FM.
Back now on the Runza Postgame Show as we wrap things up. Got a new guest on the show right now, John Simrot, the starting pitcher tonight for the Pioneers, going 6.1 strong innings and exiting with a lead. Another solid start for you. What was the thought process going in out there, and what was the secret out there on the bump tonight?
Hi, Zach. Thanks for having me. It was just trying to get ahead, as always, get my curveball going for a strike, and trying to bust guys in, and yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, 6 strikeouts for you today, and you were working out there against the Spuds pitching, or Spuds hitting, rather. How was it watching that walk-off, that top of the ninth? You saw the big 2-run home run from Carson Hake to tie it, but going into that bottom of the ninth, the leadoff double, was the dugout have good vibes the whole way through?
Absolutely, yeah. We were completely confident that we were going to walk it off that inning. I don't even think we had too much plans to play the next one. I'm sure McGee would have came in, but yeah, Hank's swinging a really hot bat right now, obviously. So credit to him, and yeah, it's a lot of fun playing with these guys. It's always good energy out there, and yeah, it's a ton of fun.
Yeah, how was the Mazzaferro walk-off, watching it from the dugout?
Oh, it was a blast. I mean, yeah, it was a good swing by Maz, trying to get it through, and that shortstop made a great play and happened to beat it out. And yeah, it was a great at-bat by Maz right there.
Yeah, well, congratulations, Sim, on a great start and getting the win. Advancing now to 37-19 on the season as we head down to the stretch. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, Jonathan Simrod, everybody. And that wraps up the broadcast as we close out this Runza post-game show. Reminder, back again tomorrow at 6:35. We'll be live at 6:20. You can listen on YouTube or on KNEB, the radio, 960 AM, 100.3 FM. For everyone involved in the broadcast, thanks for listening. I'm Zach McKinstry, and we'll see you tomorrow.